we're gonna be on. I don't know. That's what it's like. What?
Yo, what's up? This is A1. This is the Why Are You Still Single podcast. We got a bunch of good people in tonight, so I'm going to get straight to it. We're going to introduce, I guess he the funniest comedian in wherever the hell he live, but we're going to go to Mr. SnagglePuss.
They call me the realest nigga in comedy, man. That's what they call me, man. I don't know what they talk about, man. I ain't the funniest nigga. Don't feel like I'm the funniest man in the world, but I am funny. You leave me on stage and give me a microphone.
All right.
Let y'all. That's all I got.
Okay. Do you want to introduce that gentleman next to you?
Oh yeah, I got my boy right here, man. This is Josiah Shy the Fly Guy from Chicago. This is pimping at his finest, man, right here beside me, man. I had to pull out one of my major players, man.
All right, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're gonna introduce our next guest. That is Miss G.
Hey everybody. I'm Miss G.
That's Miss G. Then we got somebody new to the podcast. This is what do you want to call yourself? Felicia, Dr. Felicia, life coach Felicia.
Whatever people are comfortable with. Life coach Fee, Felicia. But yes.
Hi, Felicia.
Certified life coach. Hello.
So that's Felicia. Hey, so this is the Why Are You Still Single podcast. If you're watching on Facebook, please make sure you guys share, like. If you're on YouTube, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, tell a friend, share that as well. Then the fellas I got with me, of course, I got TY right here.
What's up, fam? How y'all doing?
And then next to me on this side right here,
got your boy J. Cole. J. Cole in the building.
That's your Cole right there. And let me get everybody on the screen real quick. Got some camera issues. Hold on. All right, we got everybody on the screen now so you can see their name and everything. So today we are talking about. There you go. We talking about who is more toxic in a relationship, men or women. So because this is the fella show, And we definitely put the fellas first because on daytime TV, all they do is talk about women stuff. So they gonna go last. They definitely gonna go last. But so that was kind of toxic right there, huh?
Exactly.
That was very toxic. Yeah, that was toxic.
But we gonna go ahead. We gonna lead off. We gonna go ahead and lead off with Mr. SnagglePuss. Hello.
We're going live from 2 different platforms. I'm going live on my Instagram right now, and I'm asking my audience.
All right, so SnagglePuss.
Yeah,
So we
what's
got to
up?
do, man. You so creative. I want you to figure out a way to answer them questions first. Cause I just said I was coming to you, so that was your time to shine.
I didn't hear you talking to me. He was talking to me, and I was telling him something at the time you was speaking. My bad, bro. What did
No,
you
it's
say
all
now?
good. So the topic is who is more toxic in a relationship, men or women. You know what? We're gonna save you for last. We're gonna go to the ladies first and let you get engaged with
Yeah,
your
go to the ladies. I
yeah.
want to rebuttal after everybody
Oh,
say what they
okay,
say.
cool. So you know what? We're gonna start with Miss G. We're gonna go to Miss G, and I want to say what's up to everybody in the chat. Venus, Ice Out Queens,
Venus,
everybody going on. So we gonna switch it up. We're gonna go to the ladies first. So Miss G, you can go ahead and start us off. Tell us who you
Yes,
think
indeed.
Tell us who you think is more toxic in a
Of
relationship
course.
and why.
Oh, why you think women are more toxic? Go ahead.
No. First of all, time out. Ty. Men are more toxic, and you know they're more toxic. Okay, let's just be honest. Y'all lie the most in a relationship. Matter of fact, what's so
True.
bad about it is y'all start off lying.
No,
Okay,
that's not
y'all
true.
be lying about y'all relationship status. Y'all be lying about your money. You be lying about what you drive. Y'all just lie like a rug. So y'all are the most toxic in a relationship. Mhm.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Why don't we talk about why we got a lot?
Slide over, Jacob, all the way over.
All right, that's cool. Now let's go to we're gonna go to Miss Felisha right here. Go ahead, Felisha. Give us
Um,
your input.
I don't think toxic has a specific gender. I think that if you just not right and you haven't got yourself right, then you could be toxic. It just depends on that person.
So you do agree women are more toxic than men?
No.
Oh,
I don't agree on that.
oh,
I don't agree on that at all.
I thought that's what you were
Toxic
saying.
doesn't have a gender at all. It's just about that person's heart.
Okay, so cool. So she definitely agree with the fellas. So we good. Miss G agree with the fellas too. So we rocking right now. So hold on, I gotta get the fellas next to me.
Whole world.
Nicole, go and tell us who you think is more toxic and why.
I
Cold
definitely
world.
think women are more toxic, right? For the simple reason, women control relationships. Period. So you mad that your man is lying? You mad your man not telling you his relationship status? He lying because he got a lot of you to get what he want. If you control the relationship, make it easy to get what he want. Make it easy for the hunter. You know what I'm saying? Make it easy for the man to get the kill. He might not get lied to so much.
All right, go ahead, T.Y. What you think?
I agree with Miss G. She did say men lie the most, but women tell the biggest lies. It's a difference. And I also think that what you said, I'm sorry, bug in my face. But nah, I'm going to tell you how the big lies. Y'all will say it's your baby, and it's not his baby. That's a big lie. We do lie a lot, but then y'all lie coming to the relationship where fake nails, fake all that makeup, that's a lie because that's not real you. So it's a lot of lies on both sides. It's just that y'all tell a bigger lie. Go ahead.
Hey, so look, this is what it is, man. First of all, men do not lie more than women. Women lie better than men, and you guys lie more. And that's just factual. And that's just what it is. Y'all definitely some liars, and that make y'all toxic in a relationship. That make y'all toxic all day. But now you know who I'm gonna go to. Hold on. I'm gonna say what's up to everybody in the chat. Thank you for tuning in, Cuzzo. Keisha Cali, what's going on? So hold on now. Let's go to SnagglePuss. SnagglePuss. Now go ahead. Give us your input now.
Hey, I've been waiting on my turn to speak now, man. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all already know the truth. The truth is women are the most toxic of all toxics of toxics. They
Mm-hmm.
bring the toxic, they throw the toxic in the potion, and men they accept it. But
I don't want to really.
yeah, that's the truth. Nothing but the truth to set them free. Now, what my boy, he got a different opinion about it. You know what I'm saying? Now, me myself personally, I feel like because women control the cuckoo, the pootie cat. See, they think that the pootie cat is the power of the relationship, and once they give a man a little song, they try to they try to tease him with it and give it to him when they want to give it to him, and don't know how to please and serve a man like they supposed to, and keep him satisfied and keep all possibilities out the window. Now, what you think about it?
The problem is that motherfuckers is focused on the pussy. At the end of the day, you got to be focused on the mindset. You got to be focused on the mind, because if you get to her mind, you can get to her pussy on all that. You can access all of that. You get what I'm talking about? So at the end of the day, man, you got to be on some clear shit. And I ain't saying to manipulate on that type of shit, but just be a real fucking man. You got to be about your shit, what you say you about. You feel me? Because she's going to accept you for you. If she loves you, she cares about you, she going to do what you rock for her to do. But you got to be a man of your word. You got to be 100% solid. You feel me?
That's just the way it go, man. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
so y'all heard that right there, ladies. Y'all kind of went first, even though y'all wasn't supposed to. So what's your response to this?
Man, the discipline.
Child.
I just want to know why
First
men
of
lie.
all,
Period. I was trying to say
Wait, hold on.
too.
Go
Why
ahead.
y'all lie?
You got to
They
speak
can't
up a
even
little bit,
respond.
life coach.
They can't even respond.
Go ahead.
Nah,
No,
they
I
really
was
fine.
just saying that I was trying to stay neutral, but I just want to know, why do men lie for no reason? Y'all lie about the dumbest things.
So that makes a man toxic.
No.
Yeah.
Wrong question. I'm gonna just say this. The thing is that when first of all, if a guy has to lie, then that means he's not an alpha, because he feels as if he has to. Uh, that's not solid at all. First of all, if you have to lie about something, then first of all, how the fuck can you claim to be that as a man or be a head? You feel me? You can't. So a woman is not going to ever respect nobody who's going to lie. I'm going to tell you what it is, and there's a lot of brothers who's going to tell you what it is. You can either accept it or reject it. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna live my life, and I'm gonna be the head, and I'm a guy, my woman that I see fit. Period.
I don't necessarily agree with my man with the all the rings on is talking about, because you gotta realize that the degree of woman you messing with. Now, if you got a domestic abuser, which a lot of us black men have to deal with, you know what I mean, sometimes that lie is saving your black eye from a later engagement. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you a woman who like to beat on your
That's
man because
funny.
of disappointments or whatever the
Oh,
case
let
may
me keep
be,
going. Let me
yeah,
keep
you
going.
gonna get lied to.
Speak up.
Because if I whoop your ass, guess what? I'm going to jail. If you black my eye 9 times out of 10, the police gonna come laugh at me at my front door, and I don't got time for neither one of those situations.
Depending on the officer.
See, that
Why
ain't
are you
true,
in a
brother.
relationship with an abusive woman anyway?
Y'all
Because
don't,
women
We don't hate
are
y'all
women.
hear
No,
We
me
just
no,
mess
it
with
and
starts
women.
with
stuff.
the man first.
no,
Everything
no,
starts with the man
no.
first.
Women are abusive. Women
Yeah,
are abusive. They
and that's
verbally
a toxic
abusive.
trait.
And they start off with a push. Then they start off with a small slap, and then they trying to hit you all kind of ways. Like they start
That means
and
she
then
doesn't respect you. That means she don't
no,
respect
once
you.
a
She knows
woman
she could
lose
just punk
respect
you
for you,
around.
that's when they start. You know what I'm saying?
That means she don't
Oh,
respect
no
you. That
woman
means she
lose
could just
respect
push
for
you
you. That's the
around.
first place to fall
Hey
in
man, we
love.
can't hear both of y'all talking at the same time.
Now we really on point. You just gotta listen because
No,
they
no,
listening.
we know you on point, but we got a great audience that's listening too. So imagine if everybody start talking at the same time, then we
Just
not on
rewind
point.
that bitch back.
Yeah.
My
But we
bad.
gonna
Go
make it
ahead.
entertaining right now, brother. But it's all good. So go ahead again. Tell me why the women is more toxic.
I ain't never.
No.
They more toxic
Cause
because
we
That nigga
not.
rolling a
Y'all
blunt.
just coming
We
up with
not.
all
they more
kinds of
listen. They more
stupid stuff.
toxic
First
because
of
they got
all,
more opportunities to
okay,
talk dirt.
this is for one. Okay, this is the thing. Y'all, it's funny how y'all always quick to say something about, black women this, black women that. But then when y'all run to y'all preferences, y'all go bow down. In
What?
case in point.
Whoa.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Time out. I
Case
gotta
in
interrupt.
point.
I
Case
need to
in
interrupt.
point. No, because I'm finna get this off. I'll
Oh
let y'all
shit!
talk. Y'all finna let me get this off. Now, Case in point, y'all quick to talk about what a black woman do and she do this and she do that. Meanwhile, you got Kanye out here looking like a whole fool. Then you got Tristan Thompson out here looking like a whole fool, having these babies left and right by these preferences. You got Jeezy to the point now. He talking about his kids is gender neutral. I bet you he wasn't talking that shit with his black baby mamas. Now all of a sudden he get with what's her name, and now he down to have a gender neutral baby. So don't come with me with that. See, it's all good when it's your preferences and then the girls that you like, but then you come over here and you dog out black women because we ain't going for certain stuff. But
Now,
y'all
at
will
the
go
end
over
of the day, our
to some
preference as a
preferences
black man
and then
is always a
back
black woman. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you like this, and at the beginning of the day, the end of the day, our preference is always a black woman. So we cannot knock down the black woman without knocking down ourselves. So at the end of the day, you are the one that can free us. So we pray for you.
yeah,
It's just a lot of us black men are lost. You feel me? And we don't know who we are. We don't know ourselves and where we come
it
from.
depends
So at
on
the
what
end of the day,
category.
you're the actually the
It
commodity.
depends on what
You're the
category
commodity.
you
Do you hear me?
it depends on what category you consider her black.
Well, I don't know
Okay,
unless
as
what you're
long as
talking
she
about. I
light
seen those
bright,
weird
damn
niggas,
near
but
white, y'all down. As long as she has some black features, y'all want to consider her black. Let's
Nah,
knock it off and keep it real.
Listen,
Yes,
listen.
as long as
I'm.
she has
Is
some
that Miss
it
G?
European
sounds like a
features,
personal
stuff
relationship.
like
It's
that.
personal stuff that you've been
Yeah,
through. I understand.
Miss
I hear
G.
you.
Miss G.
But
I'm
everybody
gonna tell
not
you.
like
I,
that
however
I
though.
y'all
I'm
You
gonna
do
tell
it,
you. I agree with you
y'all
on
go
that
every
note.
bow
black
Though.
man
down
not
to
like that.
him,
But I
and
appreciate
then
you.
when they
You're a
treat you
beautiful as hell.
toxic, then you want to put us all in the same category.
nah. Go
Miss
ahead,
G.
Cole.
Miss G. I'm gonna tell you. I agree with you on that note. Uh, the black community
Mm.
is not a club. It's not a group. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you're born into, and just because you got 1.2% black in you, don't make you a black woman, or just because you got 1.2% black in you, don't make you a black man. You got to experience what we experience and live through what we live through. But as far as the lies, I'm just speaking on that singularly. Sometimes a man don't want to deal with the repercussions of you not dealing with, or I'm gonna say women not dealing with certain things, and
And then
it's not a not dealing with it's not a not dealing with it thing. It's more so a communicative thing. Like you cannot deal with certain stuff and not have to put your hands on me. I don't go in the woods smacking bears. You know why? Because I don't want those problems. But I'm also not going to allow a bear into my house. It's all about how you
I
deal with
mean,
certain situations. You
I
got to
feel
learn how
what
to
you're
talk to your
saying, but I
man.
only brought that up because you brought up black women. I was trying to keep it neutral. You the one went there with the black
I said
women, so
what what we as
I had
black
to
men
go
deal
ahead
with.
and put it out there.
But listen, I agree with you to a certain degree. To a certain degree, I do agree with you.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, the same type of
right.
females that y'all talk about is the same ones y'all run out there and cheat with.
See
Snoop
now,
Dogg got a whole good woman at home. He go want to get up under Selena Powell, and then she exploit and put his business out there talking about he doing coke and all kinds of stuff.
We
So
don't know
which
if that
one
was
is
true
it?
though. I mean,
Which one is it?
we don't know
Do
if
you
that's
he
true.
take
because
care of
y'all
his
sit
own
here
body,
with
right?
this. Y'all
He take
sit
care of
there
his
and y'all
baby.
talk
He take care of
about
his
the
wife.
type of women
He
that
take
y'all
care of
want.
everything. It's
Okay,
too
let
early.
me finish.
Too
You
early.
you
It's too
you sit
early.
up
Go
there
ahead.
and you
Yes,
talk
ma'am.
about the women that y'all want, but then y'all turn around and go lay up with them behind the
Not
scenes.
y'all. Not all.
That's only because Miss G, the black women is not fulfilling their obligations and duties as a black woman
Wait,
to
hold on,
their
hold
black
on,
man.
hold on, hold on, hold on, Ty.
That's the reason.
Snagglepuss.
There's the
I
reason.
don't
The
agree with
black
that
woman
one.
been seeing the black man for years and generations being killed off. You feel me? When back in slave time, you feel me? The black man was in a position to where he was ahead of his. But the slave situation. But they killed that black man. You feel me? In front of his family to let them know to let the black woman know that he cannot protect you to where you have to go to the white man, to where you feel like you have to go to the white man for job opportunity, and that's why you guys be in a certain level of situation. But with the when we get into a
Why they got about
spiritual
race
level
so
of
fast?
Hey,
Islam, I mean, I do have a foundation of that. But okay, I'm falling
You
Okay,
back.
want
let
me
me
to
say
go
But
that
down?
we
I love my
You
black
want me
women,
to?
so I
hey,
don't
hey.
want you to
So,
think.
so look, let's do
Listen,
this. Let's make sure we
I
stay on
understand the
topic
benefits.
about why men and women are toxic, or who's the most toxic and why.
okay. Let me say
I
something. I
would
ain't
say
saying
the
nothing in a
man is
while.
more toxic.
I,
I ain't gonna lie,
I'm gonna
because they
tell
don't know
you.
Wait, hold on.
themselves. But at the end of the day, it's in a woman's nature to guide their woman, and it's in a woman's nature to be obedient to their man if they're living in accordance of what they're supposed to be in. because she wants to be.
Can I step in
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead. You ain't
real
saying
quick?
nothing.
I just want to
Nobody,
comment on what you
please.
just said about obedience.
Obeying, yes. Go ahead.
Obedience,
We're not
Nobody.
children.
obedience to the right man. But see, the things when I say obedience, the main thing you think is, man, niggas is out of pocket. But at the end of the day,
No,
I mean,
what
I
I
hear
think
you, and
is
I
people
feel
need
what
to
you're
know
saying.
their
Go ahead, go
role.
ahead.
Go ahead, life coach.
I think I'm sorry. I think people need to just learn a role as a man and as a woman and stay in their lane. That's just it. If if everybody just play their part, I think it would just flow accordingly the way it's God built it. You know, if that woman is toxic, why be with her? If that man is toxic, why be with him? Because if you stay in that relationship with that man or that woman that's toxic, that means you're toxic too.
Right.
You love it, right?
Okay, well, we're going to tell y'all, well, I'm going to tell you who the most toxic person in the whole wide world is. Baby mamas.
What?
Baby mamas can be the most toxic person. It depends on what type of baby mama you have. I'm not saying all baby mamas. I'm just talking about the ones that want to keep the kids from the daddy. You got to kiss my ass to see your kid. That's super toxic for the kid, the daddy, everybody. So that to me, because you heard another person, not just him, that's the most toxic person to me.
Well, and that's what
I
I'm
agree.
saying. It can be and this is the thing that we gotta be honest about too. Okay. When Life Coach Fee, when she mentioned about being equivalent toxic, let's be honest, do we really actually get with people and think about qualities and traits of them being a parent before we actually get pregnant and have kids? We really don't. Can we be honest about that or no?
Nope.
Don't nobody
Not when you
really
first
be
get 'em.
dating, especially younger, and be like, oh, I think he's gonna make a good dad, or oh, I think he's gonna make she's gonna make a good mother. We don't think about that.
To a degree.
And that's another thing as well, that a lot of people after they have children, they change. Sometimes for the better and sometimes for the worse. That female can have a baby and her whole postpartum or whatever she go through, she change and become a whole different person.
Along with it, because we
Some men that change as well because they can't deal with the stress of being a father, because your whole life changes once you have kids. So I think it could go both ways. There's toxic baby mamas and there's toxic baby daddies, because to be honest, a lot of them just wasn't supposed to be one in the first place. They weren't supposed to be a mama, or they weren't supposed to be a dad in the
I
first
agree, but
Can I
the
be-
majority
Everybody's
is
supposed to
that
be
the
a mom
women
and
have the
everybody's
baby,
supposed
though.
to be a daddy.
Yeah, can I
The
just
thing
say one thing real
is the
quick?
foundation. The foundation has a lot to do with how everything goes from that point. So I mean, at the end of the day, when you with a woman as a man, when you're with a woman, and at the end of the day, you feel me, you have to court that woman. You feel me? And when you make that decision to be like, you know what, I understand that it's going to be a battle when it's dealing with my black woman, but the benefit in a long run is going to be highly beneficial. Period.
Why it gotta be a battle when you dealing with us?
Because y'all seen so much tragedy through us. We need you more than you even think.
Child, why it always gotta be struggle love when you talk about black love? Why it always gotta be struggle love
It's not
and love
struggle
through
of what
the
I'm talking
pain
about.
and the hurt
Well,
and
actually, kind of to a degree because of what we've been through, the adversity that we've been through. So at the end of the day, you've seen us be so. Yes, we were strong to a degree, but the society, because at the end of the day, we're not. I mean, I know we're all toxic, but at the end of the day, as the man being the head, he cannot bring up the slavery has to be brought up in the situation. You feel me? It has to be brought up. I don't give a fuck, bro.
I have a question.
well, if we gonna bring that up,
I have a question.
if we gonna bring the slavery part up, then we can bring how it was black men that went to the Supreme Court so they could sleep with white women. Okay, do we want to go
That
there?
was later.
Do we want
That
to?
was
You want to
later.
bring up
And
the
those
fact
was the
that Martin
ignorant
Luther King?
niggas.
I'm sorry,
Those
it
was
is what
the
it is. If you
ignorant
don't like it,
niggas.
too bad.
Those was the
He
ignorant
he
niggas.
did all of that so he can go be with white women. Let's just knock it off. Please don't bring that
Well,
up.
no, we're not knocking it off because what we're going to do
Facts.
is this. The thing
Okay,
is
okay.
that, listen, how
Let's not
can
go
a
there
white
now.
woman that don't, listen, you're a black woman at the end of the day. Okay, okay.
Hey man, check this out. Check this out. Straight up, Miss G. Every black man have different preferences.
Nigga, my purpose is black. I don't give a fuck.
My preference isn't. I like women from India with the dot in their goddamn forehead with that mole right there. Them women are so sexy to me. But when I see a black woman with a mole right there, she kind of catch my attention. But guess what? She got a sassy ass attitude. She's real defensive. I can't get no conversation out of her ass. And so what's the difference?
No, what it is, the discipline is what he like. The discipline is what he like. But the thing is, we like the women like the discipline, and men like the discipline. What the fuck, bro?
The women.
He the most undisciplined person on this screen right now, and you talking about he like discipline. He ain't even got no goddamn discipline.
I don't know what's happening right now because that shit was hella loud. But listen, not every man has the same preference.
I have a question.
I love the hell out of my black women, and I understand as a black man that I cannot rise no higher than my black woman. So I need my black woman, my queen, my goddess, to make sure that that we can reach God, the 100% godliness. That's why we get married.
Black women are not godly.
Can I ask a
White
question?
women.
Why
White
is there so much
women. White women are
responsibility
goddesses.
on a woman?
What? White women are goddesses. That's why black men love white women, because they goddesses. You see some of them little white women nowadays come out of planet people.
I ain't gonna lie, listen, I would love to see it.
There you go. That's why we in this situation we in now.
Go ahead, life
It's
coach.
about
What's your
SnagglePuss
question?
and Martin Luther King.
What's
There
your
you
question?
go. This is why we where we at today.
All right, go ahead. It's on you, Felisha.
I know that I forgot his name, Josiah. I know he was saying that black men need black women, but it's like we need black men. We need each other. So it shouldn't be just on black women, you know what I mean, or women period, to take upon that responsibility.
I don't think it's on
You
just
know?
black women. I think the power is up to the black women though, because if more black women took their power more seriously, meaning the control they have on who men are and what we portray and what we do,
Great young man.
then the relationship between black men and black women would be a lot better. Without a black woman's decision on what she likes and what she will tolerate, and unless she stands on that, then we're going to keep getting the same result. But if black women say, I'm only dating Ivy League black men, hood niggas don't interest me, a nigga with 14K earrings don't interest me, a nigga who can go get $100,000 off the streets don't interest me, a man who can bring home a check every week, a sturdy lifestyle is what interests me, then that's what they gonna get. Because that's what I know. When women in my age bracket said that they like street niggas, I was a little more grimy than I turned out to be. I mean, than I started. And then when I matured to a different class of women who liked an educated man, who liked the man who went to work every day, I became a man who went to work every day. So black women have to stand in their power, stand in their power, and stand on that. And then you won't get the men that you've been getting. You'll get a different class of men, period.
That's what we
But that
said
goes
last
both
show.
ways.
They got
So
women don't
still.
understand the power they have on shutting all this shit down on men. We'll dress better, we'll act better. We'll be a way better men than when we are now. If women just act right.
So
This is the
way
problem
you
now. The
operate
last time
is
I
solely
checked, this seems like to be
on
the
a
only
woman
community that tries
of
to
how
put
she acts.
onus on their women. I don't never hear white men sitting up around talking about how it's they women that need to do this in their community. I don't see Hispanics talking about it's they women need to do this in their community to rise up. I don't hear no other races or nationalities talking about putting the onus on their women on the reason to fix the community. Y'all seem to be the only ones that do that. So maybe it's y'all need to hold y'all nuts.
I don't think nobody put the effort to raise a
He
community
just
on
sat
black
up there
women.
and did a
But
whole dialogue on a whole TY just did a whole dissertation on what black women need to do for the
black woman.
I said if y'all want the
So,
men to act,
like I
I meant to
said,
straighten up. I didn't say
why
nothing
it
about the
seems like
community.
we have to be
I
the
didn't say
only
nothing about the
ones.
community, Miss G. Though I said if you want men to act right and dress right and be right, y'all got to use y'all power. If y'all don't, we gonna run all over. We gonna act stupid. That's how it's gonna be
Why?
forever. I'm just telling you. I'm
Wait,
just
wait,
Why?
saying.
I
T.Y.
don't hear no
T.Y.
Well,
Man,
let me
women
if,
ask you
if
saying
this:
y'all be
you
like,
Why
don't
look,
like
can't
look,
it.
men?
if you want dudes to stop wearing tight
Hey,
jeans,
they can hear you,
y'all can just
SnagglePuss.
stop
We
saying,
heard you the whole
look,
time. Yeah,
we
your
not dating
conversation
dudes
with
with
us.
tight
Y'all heard
jeans.
it?
We were all the real men would stop wearing tight jeans. That's what I'm trying to get you to say.
Immediately. Yo, look, tonight. Miss G,
Man,
Miss
tight
G,
That's
jeans, they
Miss
throwing them
G.
out
If, if
tonight.
if you say on here that you don't want no men with tight jeans, I will throw every skinny jean in my closet out tonight. Tonight.
but it goes both ways though. Because
First
y'all
of
sit
all,
up here and say that y'all don't like the fake nails and y'all don't like the lace
We didn't
fronts
say
and
we
y'all
didn't
don't like
like it.
the
We just saying
blood
that's a
injections
lie. It's
and
not
y'all
you.
don't like this.
It's
But you
cool.
go look on IG, them girls be sitting up there with millions of followers. I know it ain't a whole
First of
bunch of
all,
white
I
men
don't
that's
I don't
following her.
understand how you would want a made up
It's y'all.
woman no damn way. I don't want no made up woman because I'm
I
about
don't
the
want
long
no made
term. You
up
ain't gonna look
woman.
like that your
I
whole
don't
life.
do makeup.
You ain't
I
gonna
do
look like that your
natural
whole
beauty.
life.
That's why I like them women with them dots right there. They natural beauty.
You said the dudes with the dots right there. What?
I said the women with the dots right there.
Oh, my
Indian.
bad, bro. My bad. I've been
I
drinking.
like
Sorry.
Indian women. I like Indian women, man.
Hey,
I
hey,
like
Well, that's
Ryan.
Indian women
good.
with the dots
Well,
Somebody
right
she
there.
trying to
What
call
don't.
me
about the
on
She
my
don't like
phone
Taliban?
said
you.
it's not
So
working.
let's just be honest. She don't like you.
Yes, she
Usually,
do.
if any of them go to any of them other nationalities, if they end up with a black man, they're usually the bottom of the barrel in their society, and that's just what it is.
That's
Now
not
we gonna
true.
be honest
That's not
or
true.
no?
Because
It's because nine
my
times out
girl
of
is a
10, they're bottom
princess.
of the
Her
barrel in their
father is a
community or they're
Hey,
outcasted.
hey, 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 do me a favor. If you guys want to call in, that number is
That's
424-235-8670. The number is 424-235-8670. If you're on YouTube, make sure you guys please push the thumbs up on there. And if you're on Facebook, make sure you guys definitely share it. I definitely appreciate it. But go ahead,
Can I tell them what's going on over here though about the camera and shit?
oh, go
Yeah,
ahead.
but
What?
yeah,
that's
Hey,
man,
just
we
what
having a
it
little
is.
camera problem over here. That's why we all snugged up like this. This nigga camera, he can't figure out the technical difficulty. So we on the computer, and we got to be all hunched in like this and shit. And I look a lot darker on the computer than I do on the camera.
Man,
So
he real vain right now, ain't he? Boy, real
you
vain.
got
Oh,
me over here
And,
looking like a
hey,
chocolate motherfucker right
he
now.
real
I'm
toxic
blending
right
with my
now.
hat damn near, dog. Look at this
Ty is
shit.
crispy all year round, so knock it off. Okay, knock it off. You crispy 365. Okay, and
Yeah.
it don't matter.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hey,
I'm a
when
lot
people are
darker
saying
than
the
I
line
appear
is
on the
busy,
camera for some reason. I don't
Camera
know what's
give me
going on with
color.
that.
All right.
Anyway,
Talk
life
your
coach,
shit.
it's on you. What you got to say? Then we gonna go to SnagglePuss. I guess
well, I'm just gonna say that a woman can't make a man do anything that he's not willing to do. You have to be
absolutely.
willing to do that.
The
You have
key
to see
the key
yourself
is
as
under my
that. Now, I
man
do
cave door.
believe
So just
that
open up the man
others
cave door,
can
go to the key by the man
spark
cave door.
something
Hey,
off
hey,
in
hey, hey,
you to
SnagglePuss. I know
motivate
y'all
you.
running that other show too, so I'm just gonna mute y'all and then put your hand up when y'all focused on the show, and then when y'all want to come back, then we be good.
I'm listening. What you talking about?
Okay. No, I'm saying we hearing two conversations, brother. It's all good. So I said I'm just gonna mute you. That's all. Yeah.
Can you
But
hear
go
me?
ahead now. Hold on.
No,
We
I was
got
just saying I do.
a caller coming in.
Okay.
No, you go.
Oh, she can
You
still
can still
talk.
go,
She can
Miss
still say what she got to say.
Oh,
Coach
okay.
Fee.
I was just saying, like, I do believe there is people that can spark stuff
Caller.
inside of you to motivate you to be better. So, yeah, a woman
Hold
can't
on 1 second.
make a man do anything that they're not willing to do at all.
See,
And if
you
they're
missing what I was
immature,
saying though. You missing what I was
okay,
saying. I was saying that all women got together, it was like, look, we're not dating dudes in tight jeans. We would get rid of tight jeans. That's what I'm trying to get you to say. I'm not saying just me and my girl relationship. I'm talking about if all women did it. That's how y'all can use y'all powers to get dudes to act right. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand.
I
All right,
get what you're
let's
saying,
go
but
to
it
this
Go ahead.
still
caller.
goes back to
Oh,
me
go ahead.
saying that the person has to have a willing heart, though. It doesn't matter. If someone doesn't have a willing heart, they're not going to do it. They're going to be stuck in their ways. They're going to be stubborn because they just want to. Oh, just because they're doing this, mean I have to do it.
Like
All right, we can hear you, Mr. SnagglePuss.
Hey, well, most of all, just like I said, man, the toxicity comes from women. Women put the toxic in it. They toxic. Period. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all are the definition of toxic.
But you wasn't always toxic.
It ain't just black women. It's white women, Mexican women, Asian women, Chinese women.
Just say
All
all
y'all
women.
women are toxic. A white woman got into it with her boyfriend the other day because they was at a party. He was having a family reunion party, and he brought her. And when he brought her to the party, because he was there seeing all his old friends and relatives, and she felt out of place, and he never acknowledged her while she was sitting over in the chair. She brought that up as an issue. But he still submitted himself and humbly apologized to her and still told her he loved her and held her and pulled her tight because she was going on ballistically crazy because he didn't acknowledge her at the party when he was, engaging with his old friends from 10, 15 years ago.
But that also stems from past
He was wrong.
trauma and past shit that happened a long time ago with the way how, well, actually, not even a long time ago. It stems from a lot of shit that happens with media. Because media teaches and show you that you got to be a certain type of way, and this is what it is, and this is what the woman's supposed to accept. The thing is, we got to think about the women's rights. We got to understand. Okay,
Wait,
I know, but I was okay.
Hey, real quick. We got a caller on hold. We're going to go to this caller real quick. Caller, you there? Go ahead.
don't get this nigga no Kavasi.
Yeah, dang, I only been here since Snag been running his mouth. No, I'm kidding.
All right.
What's going on, everybody? It's Venus.
Hey,
How y'all
Venus.
doing tonight?
Hey,
Ain't nothing, hi.
Venus.
Hey, what's going on? Okay, so look, let's everybody saying let's be honest, but no, fuck that. Ain't nobody being honest. Women and men are equally toxic. Okay, both are equally toxic. I know I have some toxic traits about me as a woman. Because first of all, when I'm hungry, I'm pissed off, I'm angry, and I'm like the hoe. I need something to eat, or I'm turning this shit up. Like, so at the end of the day, each person has something about them that is toxic. Whether it be you don't like it, somebody around you don't like it. Each person got something toxic. Is a man more toxic than a woman?
No.
It depends. Now, we said toxic in dating. Toxic when dating. Males who still trying to find out who they are extremely toxic.
Okay.
So the thing is that toxicity, and you say that the man is more toxic than the woman. The woman endured a lot of, the woman endured a lot of unprotection of the black man from generations. So this is a generational thing when it boils down to it. So right now we're in a position to be, you feel me, the man. But the thing is that you have so much trauma from the past, from grandma to sister to cousin and media and everything, to where now we're in a position to a degree now to where we can be that, but it's making it difficult for you guys to accept that because of everything that grandmother, mama, auntie, and then what we seen our dads and grandpas and uncles be into. But this is a new generation, a new day right now. And at the end of the day, there's a lot of great men who love our black women, who want to protect our black women. We have to listen to our black women, and the black women have to listen to us and love us, because we cannot go no higher than our black woman. Period. That's just my opinion.
Okay, cool. Now let me ask you this question, brother, because you keep bringing up the history, and I agree with you. It caused a lot of struggle. The black men was put out the house and all that stuff. I definitely agree with you. So I'm gonna talk about today. No. Hear me out. I'm talking about today. When black men mistreat women, they cheat on women. They beat women. They do all this shit to women, right? They don't want to work. It's a lot of shit that black men don't want to do. We don't hold each other accountable. We don't work together. It's a lot of shit we don't do. So we can bring up that history, but I'm saying, how you gonna fix it today? Without you bringing up something that happened 20 years ago or 10 years ago, how would you suggest to get rid of the toxic stuff?
That don't make a black man toxic. That don't make a black man toxic. A1.
Man, I'm with you, but I'm just saying you keep bringing up the history. I'm just saying let's argue. Huh?
Just like I told you. No, nigga. Just like I told you. A woman is toxic. Only way a black man can be toxic, he get it from his mama. He can't get it from his daddy.
Listen, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying we keep bringing up what happened. I'm saying, how are we going to correct it today as black men, as the leaders, as we want to take the lead? Because a woman not going to follow a nigga or a man or anybody if we not showing her. So we could talk about that past all day. I'm talking about what's going on today that we doing to make them want to follow us. Because a woman to do whatever you say if you're doing the right thing, brother.
We have to be a man of our word. Whether we
I get you.
We have to follow him.
Okay, so are we in agreement that black men, we not stepping up, we stepping down because we want to stay with the women because we cold, we don't want to work. It's a lot of shit we don't want to do. Cause I could shred them apart all day, bro. That shit'll be easy. But I'm just saying, fuck bringing up the history. What we gonna do today as black men? Cause we not holding each other accountable. Ain't none of y'all said I could shoot them down, and usually that's what I do. But I'm gonna switch it up a little bit.
See, A1, what you fail to realize is a black man got a job. A black man provide and take care of his family. If he's a single black man, he's in position to provide and take care of a family. See, black boys, immature boys. Not just to say, you can't just say black, because there's a lot of white motherfuckers, Asian motherfuckers, Mexican motherfuckers that ain't taking care of ain't got no job, sitting at home playing goddamn PlayStation 5 all day while their girlfriend at work. It just ain't black men that do that shit. White men do it too.
I know, but the conversation.
At the end of the day, it's in the nature of a black man.
I know, but I'm saying the conversation you guys bring up, y'all start talking about black women, so we have to talk about black men too, and then being accountable.
This ain't pro-black, and we ain't gonna put this on the black man back.
I'm not putting because regardless, I feel black women is more toxic than anyone. I still feel that, but I'm talking about where is the accountability?
It's just a black man that's like that. Because I know more lazy white motherfuckers that ain't got no goddamn job, that ain't doing shit for their woman. Matter of fact, the white men treat their women worse than the goddamn black man do, and the woman stay there for 30, 40 years. And so motherfuckers want to sit here and talk that shit. It ain't never see the toxic comes from the woman. The woman brings toxic by bringing attention to the black man, by not making that man comfortable when he come home. Half of them, that's the problem. They not being women.
Are you putting her in a position where she can be a woman, my nigga?
That's facts, what he said. But it stems from something. What does it stem from?
We can't fix a problem that they ain't fixing their goddamn self. So the best problem we can do is be single and be successful and go get any black woman or any white woman, any Chinese woman we want, bring her to our house.
See, you keep making it a race thing. You keep making it a race thing, brother.
They ain't fixing the shit. They don't want to learn. They don't need to.
They would love to learn.
They don't need
to. We have to fight for our women because they looked at us for protection and we was in a position to where, like, so we had to overcompensate. Yeah, we got a lot of work to do. And it was to a degree, it was our fault, maybe it wasn't our fault. But they need us. And we have to be there for them 100%. That's just my belief. I'm married to a black woman.
Every woman needs a man.
Look, SnagglePuss. I'm not disagreeing with you, but what I'm saying, me and you and your homeboy next to you, me and him kind of saying the same shit. You saying something different. That's a form of us being toxic because we don't know how to lead. We can't even agree on the same shit with us. I could argue with them all day. They up there quiet. Listen, they up there quiet and listening, and that's the leadership part. So clearly they can follow and let us have a conversation and figure it out.
But where the toxicity comes from them, they are the generators of toxic.
No, they're not. They're not the generation.
The women.
The generation of toxic.
The generators. You know what a generator is? That's something that produces energy.
That's not. Women are not that, dog.
I can agree with the part where it's that he says women are the generators of toxic. You right, because we generate you, unfortunately.
And I got it from my mama.
Women do not generate us. I completely disagree. Hey, look, I definitely don't agree with that. Hey, let me go to this caller real quick. They been on hold. Caller, go ahead.
We do create y'all.
Oh
What
my
you
God.
talking about? If
Call
we
caller, go ahead.
there is no use.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, caller.
Hello? Hello?
Caller, go ahead. We can hear you.
Okay. Okay. Hi, my name is Kizzy. Okay. So let's
Hi, sis.
let's start this. Let's start this. Hey boo.
All right, go ahead, caller.
let's you finally you got me up over here screaming. You finally what's your name, the one in the white?
Oh, it's A1.
A1. Okay, you finally spoke some truth. We have to go to the nitty gritty. First of all, the toxic part starts because we have our men that are not training our young men how to be men. They're not taking accountability. Women want a man. Women want a family. So, but if we don't have a man that's going to lead us, Mr. SnagglePuss, you said something about being obedient. I'm sorry, a black queen is not going to be obedient to a little boy. So we need for you guys, if we're going to get to the bottom line of this, a solution, we need the men to stop the cheating, to stop the lying, to stop the deceit. Once you guys stop that, the women have no problem being submissive. But men started this. So what's going on here is that women have got tired of men BS. You spoke about power earlier, about how if women sit up there and take their power back, a lot of men wouldn't be doing it. That's BS. I've been single for over 7 years because I'm not going to sit up here and take men's BS. So I'm taking my power back. I'm not going to sit up there and take a nigga BS. So it has nothing to do with women taking the power back. It goes back to our men. We need our men to start teaching the young boys how to be men. Unfortunately, some boys don't have men figures in their life. So we need the real men that's out there to take a step back and let's stop all this. Let's bring our black love back. Let's bring our families back. This is why the devil is attacking us so much.
But the reason why the devil is attacking us so much
in the government
is because we have to make sure that we have our
Trump
black
people.
women next to us and we respect and love the hell out of our black women and not demean our black women and make sure we're teaching our black women. So, I mean, I do hear you. But before we even get to the son, we got to get to our wife first because a woman, it's the foundation of God. Listen, at the end of the day, we cannot go no higher as a nation than our black woman, period. So we have to love our black woman. We've been dying for our black woman with these right hands. We got to live for our black woman with us. We have to be in the same position. I feel like motherfuckers was a lot more stronger back then. We got to be a lot more stronger nowadays. I'm dying for my black woman, period. If it wasn't even my wife for you, I'm going to care for you. I'm going to make sure you're good. You might appreciate it, you might not. But then I'm going to do my job.
Question for you that's talking now when you say that women have to be the one to lead. I thought the men was supposed to lead.
Men are supposed to lead. But the problem is that if men is leading, women don't know who to follow. And that's a big problem because, a lot of women,
Now you saying something.
Y'all trying to stop men in their tracks and make them follow y'all. That ain't going to work.
You can't have a deep conversation without going back into the past and going back about the foundation because everything stems from a foundation. You understand that, right?
The foundation.
Wait, say it again.
The foundation comes from toxicity because they get it from their mama, man.
They get it from the slavery.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that.
Where does the mama get it from?
I disagree with that. There's no way that I'm sitting up here. There's no way that I'm sitting up here teaching my.
You mean to say that all black men? So that means black men toxic? Did I tell you? They got it from their mama. That means black men toxic.
Kanye said slavery was a choice.
All black men are toxic. If they got a toxic mama, then they toxic.
Hey, Keisha, I'm about to call you right now. Hey, caller. Thank you so much for calling in. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Definitely appreciate that.
Thank you.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, Miss G. Miss G, you got the floor.
Okay, this is what I want to say about the whole foundation thing that I think that we kind of get misconstrued because I always hear people go back and they talk about, oh, my grandma, my granddaddy was together for up so many years and this and this and that. Y'all don't take into account the fact that back in those days, in order for a woman to even have a home, she had to have a husband or a man. She wasn't even allowed to buy a home. Half the women weren't able to find jobs unless they were a maid or cleaning up somebody's house or something like that.
And it was
So
legal to beat her ass.
a majority of that stuff, the reason why a lot of women had to deal with abuse, being
It was legal.
mistreated, cheated on with people across the street, all that kind of stuff, because we didn't have no choice and no options. And then, so that's kind of where y'all get this whole dynamic of the way y'all think women are supposed to act and how they're supposed to conduct themselves, because you actually sat around and you grew up with a woman who honestly was still oppressed and damn near in slavery because she couldn't do nothing on her own. So when you fast forward and you look at women like myself, or you look at women like Life Coach Fee and stuff like that, when we're out here getting it on our own, is because now y'all see what we can do when you move oppression out of the way. We can go buy our own houses now. We can go do things on our own now and see, because y'all used to that dynamic of grandma. Now y'all make it look like we're masculine. Now it's masculine energy. No,
Miss G,
what
Miss
it
G, Miss
is
G. What you better
we used
realize
to
is,
want to do
Nobody's making
all
it.
that
Miss G,
stuff
Nobody's
back
making it
then,
look
but we
masculine,
could
SG.
not.
It is masculine.
Miss G. In the early '60s and '70s and '80s,
It's
if it
not
wasn't,
masculine.
if it, let me get something out. Back in the days, in the early '90s, and all the way from the '60s to the '90s, if it wasn't a black family, two people married, coming together to buy a home, they didn't get one. Black men, single black men, wasn't buying homes. More single black women single black women with children was getting the opportunities to buy a home because the black men was incarcerated. You must forgot the '70s, the '80s, the '90s, the
But that's
mass
what I'm saying.
incarceration
But
of
we
the
were able to
masculine black
work.
men.
But
Huh?
we were finally able to work and be able to get our own income.
No, no, no,
That's
no.
when we was able to buy homes.
The sorry
Everybody
women
was
wasn't
not
able to
on
work.
welfare. I'm
No,
sick of
no,
that
no.
whole narrative that people act like
The sorry
men
women
wasn't in the
wasn't
home
able to work.
because we wanted
What
welfare.
you better
It's
realize
plenty of
is
women
there's
that
a
did not
lot of
get
black
where they
women
got off
that
of
had
welfare.
five,
I wasn't
six,
even born on
7,
welfare.
8
I was
goddamn
born on
kids
blue
that
collar.
Hold
still
up.
went to
We can't
college,
hear one of
got a
y'all.
Y'all
degree,
both talking
and they
over each other.
still was able to buy a home and take care of their kids. It was a whole bunch of black women that went to
Hold
the
on one second. I'm
military
about to
that
bring
was
her up.
still able to take care of their damn kids that didn't need a man. And they didn't have a man when they bought a home. So at the same time, you can't say the only women that couldn't buy one or didn't have shit was sorry women. The women that was looking for a man to take care of their ass. And so when you want to talk about independence and all that shit, it was a lot of great women out there, black women back in the days that was able to buy a home because they didn't have a man. So they had to figure this shit out, get their own credit, and get their life together by themselves to take care of their kids.
I
My
know that,
grandmother
but
was
what
one
I'm
of them.
trying to tell you is this is what I'm saying. When old boy was talking about foundation, that's the part I'm trying to get y'all to understand. The foundation is kind of like misconstrued a little bit, because the first thing, like I was saying, that comes out of people's mouth is, how grandma used to be and all that kind of stuff. When you go back to those generations, I'm talking about
My
grandmas as
G,
far
my
as
G.
the 60s
Uh,
and the 50s.
it,
What I'm
it
saying
can
is
never
back
be
then,
misconstrued.
she was
It's
not
only
allowed
a
to buy
perception.
a home. She was not allowed to have certain jobs. Now, that's what I'm saying. But because if
No,
you
no,
measure
no.
us
That's only a
on that
perception.
type of
That's only
paradigm,
that's only a
it's not going
perception.
to make sense.
All right,
And
so
Okay.
No,
hold
then
that's
on
when you
real
only a
got
quick.
women
perception,
Hey,
Miss G,
real quick.
because
granddaddies and
Hold on,
stuff
hold on,
like
hold on,
that
hold on.
wasn't everybody's
Hold on,
reality.
hold on, hold on, real
We have
quick,
a
real
caller.
quick. We got a caller in, but this show is sponsored by Integrity One Tax Service. Y'all go to that website if you need your taxes done or anything like that. They'll definitely take care of you. Hey, we got a caller that's about to come in right now. All right, caller, go ahead. It's on you.
Caller.
Caller. Caller, are you there? You know what? Caller, are you there? Sorry about that.
I'm here.
All right, go ahead, caller. We can hear you now.
Okay, first of all, respect to everybody on panel, and everybody's entitled to their opinions, which this is mine. First of all, being toxic has no gender. If you are a toxic individual, they come male, female, dog, cat, snake. If you have toxic traits, they do not discriminate against man or woman. Secondly, as far referencing the young man that spoke about the woman being obedient and things like that, and you know what the Bible speaks of and how things should be done. First of all, even the Bible bounces out of generations. That's why you have the Old Testament and the New Testament. We live in a different time now. We live in a different time. And as far as the woman being obedient to her man, that's deserved, first of all. Secondly, you can't just go about life thinking that um, a certain gender is toxic because of certain things, uh, referencing the baby mama and things like that. Because there are some wonderful baby mamas in this world.
Yes,
There are
yeah,
some
I agree.
wonderful, wonderful baby daddies in this world. But when it comes to being toxic, you cannot fairly say that you're a man, you're toxic, and that's why you're toxic because you're a man. This shit don't discriminate. If that's the type of person you are, that's the type of person you are. And it has nothing to do with how you were raised. Because some men are raised and have certain things and qualities embedded in them. But when they become adults and they choose to partner up with their homies or whomever, if they want to go outside of what they already know, they're going to do that, just like a woman. So it has nothing to do with foundation. It's all about the individual that you become.
Right. And since you brought up the Bible, the first toxic person was Eve, wasn't it?
And let me say this. I feel
Eve
like
was the first toxic person, wasn't it? She went and
But who
told him
they
to eat
got
this
put in
apple after
as
God told him
leadership
to touch it.
and head?
And
The
listen,
man.
I feel like toxicity comes from how you exercise your power. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why I think at this point in time women are more toxic than men because they have multiple ways in which they exercise their power. We talked about home buying just a few minutes ago. And, it's great that women can do these things now. They can move these ways now, but in your domain, in the domain that you create, meaning your home, your lifestyle, women can walk a certain way and move a certain way and talk a certain way. In a lot of toxic traits that men are used to moving. But we are limited because we can't exercise feminine toxicity like women can. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
No.
It it's no, like it's because there's no limit on who can be toxic and who cannot be toxic. Oh, because we as women have gained certain opportunities and certain things now that are different from when it used to be all about the man. That doesn't make us toxic. That makes us
Hey,
deserving.
that
And if it
I
was
got proof. I got
and,
proof
and
that y'all toxic.
if it was so many, I got proof that all y'all toxic because all y'all sat up there and lied at the beginning of the show talking about that women was more toxic than men.
No, I'm gonna tell you why. And I
Hey,
was talking to you.
wait,
I was
Snag. Let
talking
me
to a
say
black
this. Let me
woman.
say this, Snag. The reason we saying that because y'all outnumber us by a lot. So that
We
automatically
not
make y'all
we
more
not talking
toxic than
about
us.
we
Y'all
not talking
outnumber us,
no
so
we
y'all
not talking
automatically
about
more toxic than us.
we
Come on
not
now.
talking about
Do the
numbers.
math.
One on
It's all
one.
about
One on
math.
one. It's man and woman. One on one. Man
Right.
versus woman.
Right. And
It's
y'all
not
outnumber 7 to
it's
1.
not it's not it's
7 to
not
1.
700,000 women versus 500 men. It's man or woman. That is either
And
or,
women
male
outnumber
or
men
female.
7 to
Yes,
1.
it is.
Do
Yes,
your
it
math.
is.
So that's gonna
And
make y'all
I'm gonna
more
tell you the
toxic
truth.
than us. Come on now.
This is the way
Easy
black
That
math.
women
Easy
think.
math.
This is why black women
uh,
are so. This is why black women are so toxic right here. A black woman told me. She
And it's
said, "You
not
ever
about
heard the
colors.
story of Adam and Eve?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Don't you know that Eve was white? It was another story before Eve.
and it was Adam and Venus. I said, Venus? What is Venus? She said, yeah, Venus was a black woman.
Cooper.
God made a black woman with Eve, right? For Adam, right? And Venus got mad at Adam because Adam wanted Venus to submit. So Venus prayed to God and grew wings and flew away. And God had to make Eve for Adam. And that was a white woman. And she fully submitted. See, that's the way black women think. And
Oh, baby, I said all women was toxic.
SnagglePuss. Snag, check this out. First of all, you don't even. I know you personally, sir. And as far as you in your dating requirements and specifics, you can knock that shit off. First of all. Secondly, you cannot say nothing about nobody being toxic when you can't have a decent conversation with a woman as far as anything other than comedy.
Anything other than comedy.
Look, you done missed everything I said.
I don't understand what you said.
I see.
Thank you.
I have plenty decent conversations with women in my personal life. See, you don't know me personally, because if you did, then you understand that I'm the most handsomest gentleman, the most sexiest man alive. And I treat women like they supposed to be treated. That's why they call me SnagglePuss.
Okay. Hey, SnagglePuss, this piece of Cali. And I know exactly why they call you SnagglePuss.
I'm just saying, cause
yeah.
SnagglePuss.
Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo wee.
Right, exactly.
Hey, check this out. Y'all still are the most toxic thing on this earth.
That's a negative.
Y'all create the word toxic. Y'all are the definition of toxic. Especially when y'all think y'all Venus and y'all grow wings and y'all flew away from Adam because y'all wanted y'all to submit. Like,
he done went from the Garden of Eden to Africa. Now we're in Africa. You delusional, sir.
No, y'all was Venus. Y'all was Venus. Y'all was before Eve. And y'all got mad at Adam and asked God to give y'all wings and y'all flew away. Because y'all didn't want to submit.
Where did you get this from?
How did this?
A black woman told me this story.
Hey, hold on real quick. Hey, I put the right number is up there. That call-in number is 424-234-8670. 424-234-8670. You guys can call in. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Share it. Go ahead. Y'all keep going.
You said a black woman told you that you running with that and spreading it across this can be seen and heard everywhere. So, but then you say black women are toxic. So you take some toxic ass information and spread it across. You don't know if it's true or not. You just making yourself look like an ass talking about black women are toxic.
I done dated about 150 black women in my time, right?
150.
And
is this SnagglePuss? Is this SnagglePuss?
Yes, SnagglePuss.
Is this SnagglePuss talking?
Yes, it is.
Or at a gas station or inside of a grocery store. I left their ass. I left them at the same place I found them. Like, y'all don't understand. Black women are toxic.
No, it didn't go no further than where you found it. If you don't knock it off, you probably communicated with 150 women in your life, but you damn sure ain't dated 150 women, and you left them where it started because it never went no further.
150 black women. I didn't say that. It wasn't on my count. I said 150
black, purple, green. But I thought you don't date black women. You date the Indians with the mole.
Why? How do you? I don't see. That's why I gave up on black women. I gave 150 of them a chance.
SnagglePuss.
A1, I need a favor.
So I moved on to a couple more races.
A1, I need a favor. Can you change SnagglePuss' name on the screen to if toxic was a person?
Okay,
Yes.
Oh my, that's fucked up, Miss G.
Live in the flesh.
That's fucked up.
We got toxic live on
air.
air.
The berry sweeter the juice.
That's fucked up. nigga gonna do
Women, y'all don't want to submit. Y'all got a problem with submission. And all y'all got to do is submit yourselves like
Submission.
y'all
Because
supposed
there's
to.
nothing to
Oh,
submit to.
By your request, Miss
submission.
G.
I thought it was submission.
It's submission. You got to submit
Spell it.
Yeah,
yourself.
space it.
SnagglePuss is different.
Sub, that's SUB, MIT, MIT, Tation, ATION.
That's how you spell patience.
Yeah, TATION.
So I guess with that makes men more toxic than women.
Hello.
It definitely makes men
Hello.
more
I guess
toxic.
we proving our
The
point.
only way a man
Hello.
I think we can
Right
safely
It's
say
my
that
God.
SnagglePuss is more
That's
toxic
all
than
I
women.
can
Damn,
say.
Snag, you fucked us off, man.
Hold on.
There you go.
He
But
sure did.
honestly, y'all know me. That's why they call me SnagglePuss. I done had a lot of women in my life. And like you said, my problem is it ain't never been a problem getting a woman. It's been a problem keeping the
All
woman.
right.
And the woman, women don't know
All
how
right.
to
Oh,
do
we
it.
got a caller. We
Hold
got a
on, man.
caller,
I'm
fam.
bringing another caller
I
in,
know
bridge
who
with
you
Keisha.
is. I'm
Caller,
like, hell
caller.
no.
Who is this? Tell us what's going on. What's your thoughts? Your
Oh
comments?
my gosh, I had to call back in. Mr. Toxic, aka Mr. Snagglepuss. I need you to hear us women out.
Hear us roar.
You keep on
Hear her
talking
roar.
about being
Oh my God.
submissive. A woman is only going to be submissive if that man is leading. Submission. You know what?
If that
Take
man is
everybody
what?
off the screen. The Mr. in the white, you already have your answer for your conversation tonight. Who's more toxic? You take all the other three pictures out on my screen and put Mr. Snagglepuss, aka Mr. Toxic, on the screen. There
We
you go.
won the
You got
toxic
your answer. I'm
award,
dropping the
Snag.
mic. I'm dropping the mic.
I am I am not toxic. I know the definition of love and how to be loved and how to give love. And I give love accordingly. So
Apparently, you
a
give it
lot of
freely
men
too.
just don't
150 women.
To 150 women.
man, that's just that's a round of about estimate. I know I done had more than that. That's why they call me Snagglepuss.
A
And,
round of
Lord.
about estimate. Round
You
of
snapped the
about and
puss.
estimate mean the same
and
thing.
when I say 150 women, that means women I done fuck. I ain't talking about women I done talk to. I fuck the first day most of the time. I don't know about the rest of
So
y'all.
so all them women, do
Snagglepuss.
they become toxic after they date you?
Exactly.
You
So
know, I'm
Yes.
gonna tell you
Ah,
like this.
damn.
we done ruined
A woman,
150 women out there. See what
a
I'm talking
woman,
about?
a woman
There
don't
we
show her
go.
true
Right
self
there.
until right
He
after
just
sex.
told
A woman
y'all.
don't show her true self
He
to the
giving
moment after
toxic
sex.
loving.
And I ain't gonna lie.
Take
If it's good sex to them, if they like the D, they gonna try to hide it and cover it up. They gonna cover all their stuff up, and it's gonna slowly come out. You know, after they get comfortable in time, after they get comfortable, slowly come out. But I'm telling you, if the D ain't no good, oh, they gonna show you from day one. They gonna reach out and ask you for
is that
something. They
why
gonna
you
do
had
it.
so many day ones? Is that why you had 150 day ones?
No, it ain't about 150 day one.
Hold
It
up.
ain't even
I'm
about
sorry. Around about 150.
Man, you gotta understand,
We gotta acknowledge that
I
right
am
there.
old.
We
I'm in
gotta
my
turn
40s.
women
So
toxic.
I done had
That's
some years
bullshit.
of
I
women
know how old
toxic.
you are. I told
And
you,
so,
I know you personally. And I
you
know your
know,
ass is lying.
well, I go through my average relationship in about 3
Those are
weeks.
lies,
About 3
iced
weeks.
out
So,
They
queen.
so
don't,
pretty
All
much
it's
nine
over
lies.
with.
times out of 10. So
Women
pretty
was
much
already
9 times
toxic
out of
before the
10.
men got with them.
Those baby mamas you was talking about, TY, that's toxic, dated Snagglepuss.
Thank you. They changed it. He didn't change it.
Oh
Y'all
my
must have
God.
I got 13 baby mamas. I didn't never stay at the same flight.
See?
I
See?
never
There
stayed the
you
same
go.
place twice.
SnagglePuss, you gotta leave some baby mamas out here for the
I
rest of
got
us, dog.
13
That's
different baby
ridiculous.
He
mamas.
bragging about it. But we the problem.
Wait, hold on real
And
quick.
I ain't talking about my
I got
shit.
Venus and Keisha on the same line. Hey, what's up, Venus?
Yeah, I got the wrong person
Oh,
Man,
representing.
oh, what's up? You don't hang up on me this time, y'all. Because I was trying to drop some gems. But nah, y'all hung me up.
Was you been toxic?
Hey, Miss Keisha. No, I wasn't. Well, I'm actually cooking, so not toxic. I'm actually getting the gold crown right now. So pass it out to
Right, Sade.
Venus, Venus, have you ever heard the story of Adam and Venus?
Wow.
Hey, like I said in the comment,
She
you
did. She
definitely
know.
was dealing with somebody high as hell when they told you that story. They had to have been smoking shrooms, eating shrooms, smoking some toxic shit.
It
It
was
wasn't weed
420.
though.
It was April 20th.
The nigga was smoking hookah. They was doing something weird. But no,
The
like I
girl
was
went on
saying
no
before,
drugs. She fucked my head up when she told me that shit though.
I don't believe you,
She
and I
like,
don't give a shit. Because you're toxic right now. You are showing like Miss G said. If toxic was a definition by person, you wear that crown right now, my boy. Like you say, you know how to talk to women. You know how to do this. But my disconnection with y'all is when y'all start seeking colors when it came down to toxic. That's the problem with our community just as a damn whole. Like, why is we just pinpoint black people, the African American women, African American men, like
But you
as
said
a whole?
y'all. It
Yeah.
wasn't no y'all. It was one
Uh,
person.
TY, you said something about all women are toxic, so I'm gonna just throw you in there because that was rude.
Oh,
All women ain't
what?
toxic. We all have toxic
All women
traits,
are
but they're
toxic. All men are
how?
toxic. Everybody
Is
fucking
your wife
toxic.
toxic?
You get some toxic, everybody get some toxic. Fuck it.
We do got some toxic, okay? But like I said, I get toxic when I'm hungry. Like, don't leave me alone, feed me, or be prepared for the war.
Everybody get toxic.
Everybody has some toxic.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, hey, this is for Keisha, Venus, Life Coach Fee, and Miss G.
Mm-hmm.
This is my question about y'all toxic, and this is why I feel like all women are toxic. Y'all don't trust each other. Y'all don't trust your homegirls. You don't
Around
trust.
your
You don't
man.
even like your mama. Y'all always arguing with y'all mama, and y'all grow up doing that.
Okay,
Majority
now,
of
do you want
women
to
do
say
not
answer?
get along with their mother
Are they husband mother?
till they get older, or they husband mother. So
Boyfriend
But
mother.
why is that?
that's a lot of
I can
toxic.
touch base. Let me touch base on the moms and whoever else wants to touch base on something else to do
Mm-hmm.
that. It's a reason why growing up as an African American person, I didn't agree with the way that my mother did a whole lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Was it toxic for me to be a disrespectful child? Absolutely. However, it absolutely took me becoming a wife, having my own children, to even understand where things was for my mother, and I have to apologize.
Mm-hmm.
So, like you said, it does
So you
take us
did
some
get your
time.
toxicity from your mom.
Absolutely not. My mama was
You
a thug
just
when she was
admitted
drunk.
it. You just said you did.
No, you
Then that's
you
contradicting. You
listen to
contradicting yourself.
no, you listen to fucking respond. You don't listen to you don't listen to understand. So pause. At the end of the day, I said there was some things that I did not agree with that my
Mm-hmm.
mother did. Did you catch that? Or your hands was closed?
I
Okay,
heard
cool.
that. I understand that. That means you.
But you didn't
That's
catch
when
it.
you get a
You
higher conscience. That's when you awoke.
Mm-hmm.
But at first you was toxic, like your mom.
no sir. There,
What?
even as your children, you have children, correct? There are some things that your children did not like about what you're doing. Like right now, one of your kids may be like, "Why is my dad on that show making a goddamn fool of himself every week?" But they still love you. But that's them, your children, right? So they'll have a sidebar conversation with you when they feel like, "Dad, stop doing that. You know you're not like that." So chill out. That's all I'm saying. But yes, you're right, A1. Some of us, when it comes down to those mother relationships, it's a bit difficult for us to understand a child being a child and not agreeing with the things the parent has to do. But it's not our parents' job, more or less, to explain themselves to us. Now, that's just how that cookie crumbled back in the day. Some parents now, we explain things to our children such that they understand. But that's just my take on it. The toxicity with young black girls growing up, kind of having a dislike with their parents.
Well, life coach. What you think? Then we're gonna go to Miss G. So what do you think about what I just said earlier? She just addressed that.
I agree. The dynamic between a mother and daughter, I get it, but you have to go back to what is that mother dealing with within herself too. But it's not only the mother; the dads and the sons go through it too. If they don't see eye to eye, or they have differences, so it's not solely just because mom and a daughter gets into it, it goes both ways. It depends on that relationship.
That kind of sounds like a cop out.
Tell you why, and I'm
I
tell you for what.
believe. No, it's not.
The mother see a reflection of herself through the daughter. And the daughter
hold on. Oh,
reflection
Miss G,
of
it's your turn. Can you answer that question, please?
Calm down.
Well, for me, me and my mom's relationship, my mom passed away in 2016.
Okay.
Me and my mom's
Sorry to
relationship
hear
was
that.
always up and down. One, because I think she always wanted better for me. I think that's where the disconnect is in some relationships with parents anyway, because they see a part of themselves in you and they see you making some of the wrong decisions. So they get upset because they try to tell you, like I tell all my kids all the time, you're going to see once you get grown. Like it's what it is now, but you're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about when you get grown. And then on the flip side, I will say it is some mothers out here that's jealous of their daughters. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not what they wanted to be. So I've seen that too, but that was not the dynamic with mine. But
wait, repeat what you just said. You said mothers are jealous of their daughters?
Yeah,
absolutely.
So is that not being raised within toxicity? That's not toxic,
and it's
right
the
there?
same thing with dudes.
That was toxic on the mother's behalf.
Oh, okay.
That was toxic on the mother's
toxic
behalf.
relationship between the mother and the
So
daughter.
you jealous of your daughter right now?
As far as
No,
what?
me?
Are y'all jealous of y'all daughters?
No, sir. My
No.
13-year-old, I'm not
tell you why they
jealous
be
of her.
jealous
She's
of their
doing
daughter,
perfect.
That's crazy.
Wait, well, hold on. Let me ask you that because I've never heard that before either.
Yeah.
So is your daughter supposed to be a better woman than you are now?
Absolutely. Not
What you
now.
want.
Nigga,
That's
she's
the plan.
13. She's supposed to be better than I am as she grows up.
Huh?
Why she can't be better than you?
No,
now?
mine's is 14.
What I'm saying is that when she gets of woman age, is she supposed to be a better version, a better woman than you are?
Yes,
Because
I would hope
men
so.
feel that way all the time about their kids. I damn sure want my son to be
For
better.
me,
Why
I
are
know
you thinking about that, Miss G? That's toxic as hell.
I think you misinterpreted what she was saying when she said some mothers.
She get on my level, to be honest, because she fighting and battling against way more than I had to in my days. We just had to battle the neighborhood. These people got these girls and these kids now are battling the world. Let's be clear. You be having millions of people trying to tell you what to do. They try to tell you how to look, how to everything that's outside of your parents'
Social media
control.
killing it.
So you have way more influence on you
No,
than
she's
we
right.
No, she's
did.
not. No, she's not.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying is that what you're saying, you're making an excuse saying
No, I
that
think
they
you
have to deal with
misunderstood
different
her,
things.
A1.
What?
Can I clarify?
Yeah, can you clarify?
think-
I'm not understanding what you're
Hold on,
saying.
Miss G. Miss G, I think he misunderstood your interpretation of. He didn't say that was your story or you and your mom's story growing up. He misinterpreted the fact that you said, hold on, I got pots rattling in the back. He misunderstood when you said some mothers are jealous of their daughters. Some mothers are jealous of their daughters. Like I've seen it firsthand where some moms, they just like, you ain't supposed to be doing this, so you just not gonna do.
Okay,
Like
I can
they're
agree with
just
some. Yeah. Okay.
they're just jealous in a tone that is not motherly. Like, how is my mom jealous because I have a relationship with my father that's different than her relationship with her husband? You know what I'm saying? But it's understandable once that child gets older. But a child should not have to deal with a mother being jealous of that child based on what they're able to accomplish, based on what they're able to do. But it does exist. For example, you remember the movie Precious? I know it's a movie, but Monique in that movie, she was jealous of hell of that daughter. Why? Because the husband was screwing her making babies.
Yeah.
I know it's a horrible example, but that's what Miss G. I think Miss G could correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong.
That's what you're right. That's what I had in my head too. I was just being honest about the dynamic. That's not me, but
I wasn't saying it was you.
No, I'm just saying that's a
shocking
dynamic.
for us to hear.
Like, you ain't never heard of that before.
But that's where the toxicity
we're not women. We don't hear that shit.
But at the same time, who's more likely to kill each other? 2 women or 2 men?
Shit, 2 women.
2 women.
No.
Y'all just not strong enough to do it. That's all.
Pull up the statistics.
You go and look at the stats you want to. You go look at these YouTube videos and women out here fighting all day, pulling out hair, weave, Come on
Yeah,
now.
and you
They
just see
choose,
all
man.
day dudes shooting and killing one another every minute on the minute, and they starting to kill us too every damn near 5 hours.
Mm.
So let's just do that. So
And
do
hold
you
on,
really want to talk about who
iced out
toxic?
queens, you could call in because I didn't misunderstand anything. What I said is that men are always uplifting their sons. I've never seen a man be like, you know what, I hate that my son taller than
What?
me. Or what I'm just saying, you guys just said women are jealous. Some women are jealous of daughters, is what you said. I've never heard that in my life.
Every man want their son to be better
A
than
And I
man,
know
him.
you
why
want your
I know
man
why
to
they
be
jealous
better.
of them, T. A1. The
Yeah,
reason
Well,
why they
some
be
ain't around to do it.
I agree
you know
with you.
why they be
Then
jealous
they
of them?
sit up there and talk about us like
I,
we just be proud single moms. That
I,
don't be the
I,
case.
Why is
I,
it snag?
You can make
The,
Why
people
is it
do
snag?
that
because
they don't want
just
to
like you
do.
said,
I'm just
the
not in the
mothers be
business of
protective.
forcing.
The boy in the yellow hat is my son.
The mothers be protective over their daughters,
hello, caller.
and they don't want them to make the same mistakes they did. But as they get older and they see it, they
Oh,
real rebellious, and they start making dumber and dumber and dumber mistakes. The toxicity comes when the mother keep trying to instill, you know, try to instill the truth in them, but they ain't trying to hear it because they just like their mama. And so when they see themselves in them 10 times worse, it makes them even jealous because when they look down at their body, they ain't like they used to be. They fine and pretty like their daughters is, getting all the attention their daughters is now.
Yeah,
See,
that is
so
worser.
this is where real jealousy comes in at. You know what I mean?
Hold on. See why words are not a word, but okay,
No,
continue. I get what you're saying.
I was upset when he said
wait,
it.
hold on, real quick. I got iced out queens,
Yeah, I was just glad
bridge
you
with
snagged with
Venus.
that word.
Now, iced
Come
out
on.
queens, can you go ahead and explain the BS you was just saying?
Why got to be BS? Why can't be facts, A1?
Because I don't even know how
Just,
what you said
like,
is even
come
facts a little bit.
on. Okay, so the other caller explained it to the T. She gave you the definition of what Miss G was trying to say. At the end of the day, come on, Ice Out Queen. We have to start taking accountability from the beginning. Yes, to answer your question and to sum this whole show up, like everyone has said, everyone, has toxic ways, but we need to stop the toxic. We gotta start holding ourselves accountable,
Absolutely.
and we have to start trickling it down to our kids, and we have to start raising our kids and identify the issues that we are seeing today. When it comes to women, just like Ms. D said, you have some women that are jealous of their daughters. It can even go as to going deeper than there's some women or mothers, I should say, that are being jealous over their daughter's shape.
So that's toxic
It
then,
can be
right?
whatever.
That's
That's
toxic, right?
toxic. It's toxic.
Right.
But
So that
yes,
comes back to
but
the point that women are more toxic than men.
but then okay, listen. So if we want to go there, wait. If we want to go there, then let's take it to the men because I just said everyone have their toxic way. Toxic. Our real men need to. Do you guys hold your homies up?
Absolutely.
Do you hold your little
Absolutely.
cousins up? For when they come to you and they're sitting up there saying, yo,
And I'm gonna agree with
hold
you
on,
that a
I
lot of
met
black
this
men don't
girl
do that.
and she was sick and I'm going to hit.
A1. Thank you, A1.
Are you
Why over there like I do it? I do it. Not just
Call
bro.
my
We're
family.
talking about men as a whole.
in
Ask
general,
my wife.
right?
She be like, damn, you gonna help everybody? I mean, ask anybody.
And that's what you're supposed to do.
And that's what I
That's
try
what
to do.
that's what a real man does. A real man does that. But we have to stop it. The bottom line of this, we have to all stop it. When you asked the question about the mother arguing, I wasn't raised that way. I don't argue with my mother.
Hell no.
I respect her too much. She would slap the dog mess up out of me. So, and even as me being grown,
You gotta be
give
in your
my mother
40s
the
then to have that
respect.
type of growing up like that.
You said what?
You got to be in your 40s to have that type of growing up like that.
Yes, I'm 42.
Yeah, these young kids ain't getting
I'm
that type
42.
of,
Hold on, Ty.
Yeah,
Let me speak up for the young people. Because I'm
Y'all not
31.
getting
I'm
parents like
really
we
young.
had. Y'all got parents
However,
like
it
us.
depends. It depends on that parent-child dynamic for that to remain true. Because I'm a young mother.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when my daughter gets to her 20s, she better not ever. She's going through her changes, periods, and all that. Sorry, that's me. She's going through all her changes and experiences in life. However, at the end of the day, once she crossed that 18 and older, start making her own money and stuff like that, that respect level is going to be there. Why? Because I raised my child. My child ain't raised herself. There's a difference in that respect for a mom when a mom is there and not just physically in the house. When she's there, she's doing the motherly things, having daughter talks, having daughter outings, just things like that. That makes a tremendous difference on the mother-daughter relationship. Now, every woman is not capable just because of their circumstances. Like I explained, I disagreed with some of the things my mom did. But the disrespect only came in when I felt challenged as a child doing adult things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see, Venus, you have a father in the home. I'm sorry, you have a husband in the home. I'm talking about what about the women that don't have a father figure in the home? Because I know your kids know that they daddy will whoop their butt. I know.
Hell yeah.
So it's really situational. What I'm saying about Miss G.
Yeah.
Miss G. Look, first of all these women on here, they strong as shit. I talk to them on a regular. They super strong. And we clown a lot. We talk on a regular basis. But what I'm saying, when you guys said that women, what you said, they hate on each other, hate on their daughter. Yeah. I really never. I was being real honest. I've never heard that before. Because that don't make no sense. Because I would never I would never do that to my son. So that doesn't make sense to a man.
Man,
that's crazy.
But my thing is, y'all have seen it in examples with men as well. Like Roger Troutman got killed by his father. Marvin Gaye got killed by his father. Y'all just act like y'all don't.
That's the 1% of the people, Miss G.
I done seen so many women be jealous. They mamas, when they brought me home, and they mama seen me, and it was like, God damn.
You confusing jealousy with anger.
But what I'm saying is a lot of times that's what they come from. Like Michael Jackson's dad used to beat them and all kinds of stuff. Like
he became a millionaire because he got his ass whooped.
Huh?
He became a millionaire because he got his ass whooped.
Man, we can go both ways.
Get that spin right, Michael.
Well, whatever.
Hey, so do any of you women on here do
examples of how it is with dudes? You may not hear it all the time as far as what we say. Maybe it's just a separate slogan or something in the community with the women and their mother and daughter dynamic, but it happens in the male dynamic. They be like, little nigga, you ain't shit, you ain't do like y'all ain't never seen that.
We talk crazy to our kids, but I don't ever be like
never been jealous of their son.
No, but I don't be like I'm jealous of my son.
That's toxic.
Men are
how is that toxic, Fee? Please tell me how that's toxic.
We proud of our son.
Because there's power in your words. You can speak life and death.
And that's why I always black men majority of the time uplift their young sons all the time.
Tough love.
Always.
But everybody's not like that. Men
love their sons.
No,
I know somebody personally that I used to date was at odds with his dad to the point they became physical.
You caused that toxicness in a relationship.
It was a father and a son. And
I know you said you was dating the son, right?
He got his toxicity from his mom.
Was you dating the son?
This is after.
Did you date the son? Just answer. Did you date the son? Yes or no?
I did.
Okay, so being the black woman you are, you never said, "Hey, man, you shouldn't be doing that to your dad."
That's your daddy.
That's your.
Why
dad.
were they at odds? Why were they at odds?
Know that already. Why she gotta tell him?
Because she's that black woman that's supposed to help us out.
Y'all keep always
think clearly.
It's y'all goddamn job to police yourself.
No, what I'm saying is why were they at odds?
It's the woman to be a helpmate. That's what we need from y'all.
You should be talking
about I agree.
Because I guarantee you, if you was talking to your mama like that in front of a man, he's not gonna let you talk like that because we defend our mamas. So a man's not gonna let you talk to another woman like that, even if it's your mama. That's all I'm saying.
I agree, A1. There should that female. If I love this man or care about this man remotely, although it's not my job from a caring standpoint. Yes, of course. I should just say, hey, next time try talking, or next time lower your tone just a little bit. That's still your father. Without him, you wouldn't be here. But, at the end of the day, it's still that, where's that mother? That mother should be holding those conversations with her raggedy-ass husband for doing that to their child, just as well as she should be talking to her child aside from the husband to let that child know, check this out, bro. That's your father. And the next time you think you finna talk to him like you crazy, I'm going upside your head myself. I don't tolerate that type of foolishness. Don't raise your voice at your dad. Don't do that because he coming for me the
All right,
same way.
go ahead, Miss G. You disagree? Go ahead.
You gonna be putting hands upside somebody's head. You're being masculine. That's
my
all.
son.
Oh,
okay. Well, that's good.
That's toxic too.
It may be toxic, but at the end of the day, the streets are gonna handle my boy accordingly, whether I'm there or I'm not. So I'd rather handle my son and his father handle his son instead of the damn street. And that's just me as a mother. Whether it's right, whether somebody agrees.
I'm just saying. I'm not knocking what you're saying, but I'm saying when you do things like that, we can't have it both ways. This is what I'm saying. When we do certain things, it'll be considered masculine. When you putting a man in a place, is you being masculine. That's not feminine. Like you were saying.
It's a boy. I'm saying my son is only 10 right now. Okay. So even if I see my son, even if
they will feel like you shouldn't be disciplining him. It should be your husband discipline him.
The man's supposed to whoop his head.
You missed the point, Miss G. I said, aside from my husband and my son going at it, I am going to have a separate conversation because this is what two-parent households do. I don't know how any other two-parent household works.
I got a question for you. I got a question for that lady. No, I got a question.
It is a tag team. I agree with that. It's a tag team.
Wait, SnagglePuss got a question. Go ahead. He being patient.
If your son was 18 and he got into it with his dad, and he was 18, grown, right? And he beat his dad ass.
Call the police.
What would be that conversation you would have with him? He got to leave the house. He out. He got to leave. You gonna put his ass out over his dad?
Okay, so you done? Is you finished?
That nigga will. You gonna put your own flesh and blood out on the streets over a nigga?
Is you finished?
Let her answer, Snag. Let her answer. Let her answer, Snag.
Are you finished or are you done?
Go ahead.
No, I just want to know. How would you handle that situation? Would you put him out over your husband? If your husband said he had to go?
This nigga, you ain't gonna let her answer what, nigga?
Because the man gonna say
this is my household. You need to chill. First of all, you asked me a question and now you want to answer it for me. You should just answer as my change your voice and answer for me because that don't work for me.
If you submit to your husband like a woman's supposed to be, his ass is out of there.
The way my lifestyle set up. Okay, so you answered. You done good. You got your answer. Congratulations.
I understand. I know that's where it's supposed to go, but how would you do it though? We want to know how would you handle it.
How would this be handled? My husband say that my son cannot sleep here that night because they done gotten into it. I guarantee you my son has somewhere to go and lay his head while we talk and we cool down. Period. I don't know how you operate your home. I don't know how your woman operates your home. I don't know that. So I won't even go ahead and assume. But as in my house, where me and father pays bills, what is said by this head of my household will stand. Now, am I going to have an outside conversation with my husband who just decided that at 18, my son is now kicked out of this house because they had a disagreement, which is more than likely not going to happen, ever. You know, knock on wood, because anything is possible. My son is already big now. He may be bigger than his father, but that's still neither here nor there. We raise our kids with respect. Right. We were
supposed to.
If he beat the alpha
we run
ass,
our house.
if he
we
beat
run
the
our house
alpha
a
ass,
certain way.
Miss ma'am, if he beat that alpha ass, it's gonna be a problem.
Exactly. So, like I said, if my husband decides that okay, at 18, this nigga got to go because he didn't beat my ass for whatever reason, I guarantee you, my son will have somewhere to go to lay his head while his father yet cools off.
And I'm gonna tell you right now,
when he come back, I guarantee you they gonna run Faith. I guarantee you, Faith is still gonna have to be ran because that's a male. Ain't no male gonna get their ass kicked by their son and be cool with it.
Nah, he gonna fuck him up. He gonna catch him slipping.
Exactly.
Get some of his homies to help him.
No, not my husband.
You gonna go get T.Y.
not my husband. Maybe that's how you gonna do your. That's what you gonna have to do for your son.
I beat my son. Even though my son 330 pounds, I still whip that ass.
My point exactly.
I'm gonna beat my son.
So will my husband.
Nah, we know that ain't gonna happen with your husband, your son. He talking
We know,
weird.
but it
A1, when you
sounds
get
like
done, I have a question for you.
it sounds like
Go ahead, Venus.
if if
Who's
You
if,
somebody?
got
if
an
your
Obama
husband
phone?
if your husband
It
and
sounds
your
like
son
what?
got into it, you gonna ride with your husband.
I am riding with my unit is my husband at the end of the day. If my son smells himself at 18 and he wants to take that challenge on with my husband, that's not his fault. Now,
But
granted, there's
don't you think that'll
situations.
cause a problem between you and your husband if you try to help your son have a place to stay and go put him up in a hotel somewhere talking about my baby ain't gonna sleep on
Hey,
the
check
street?
this
Do
out.
you
Like
gonna
I
How
get
you
your
said,
gonna
ass
I
tell
in
don't
him
here
know.
that?
and let that nigga get
Look,
on you? Let that nigga leave walking. Like
check this out.
like
I don't know what type
usually you
of
don't have a problem.
dynamic. Hey, Snag. I don't know what type of dynamic or what type of family you hold or you with. Because at the end of the day, my family, my unit around me, what do you call it? My village, my son's covered.
Mm.
If you got a family, he gonna
So
be covered.
maybe in your village, that nigga gonna be out on the grass at the park at somewhere. But in my village, my son will have somewhere to go.
I want to address something. Worser was not from me. That came from Snag. I was clowning when I said it. Please stop telling me worse is
Worse
not a
is the
word.
word, man.
I didn't say worser. I was just clowning him when he said it. Please
Oh,
understand that.
oh, look, he like, let me lighten this mo. I didn't say worser. Yeah, worse is definitely not a
Yeah, they on me. Hey,
Worse is
worser.
the
I'm like,
word.
dude, I didn't say it. I was just like, yeah, that
but
is worser,
but
Snag.
but see, Snack, see how you come with all the toxic conversation. You like to be riled up with toxic situations.
That's
So
the
I'm not
person.
surprised that you're not in a happy relationship right now because the toxicity
I'm
that
in five
spews
happy
out of your mouth.
relationships. I'm
What
in five
happened?
happy
If he
relationships
got
right
fire
now.
relationship, he probably is happy.
Mm.
That's a lie.
I'm
He
in
can't call
five
now
happy
one of them right now and
relationships.
get them on the phone to say they agree with none of his bullshit that's coming out of his mouth, and that's just rude.
But it's coming out of his mouth.
100. He can't call not a man one.
Every one of my girls would agree with everything I say. You
She
want to
said
know
you
why?
can't
Hold
call
on, hold
nobody
Because
on.
they
though.
wouldn't
There
either.
go the toxic niggas right there. He said every one of his girls. You
Snag.
should have one woman.
Hey,
Snag,
yeah.
let me ask you a
Why you
question.
dating girls? Need
Is
you a
any of
woman
your
or a
bitches
lady?
watching the show? If the answer is no, you ain't on your P's and Q's and you SnagglePuss for no reason.
Mm.
If you snag
I'm on
girlfriend and
my
you
P's
watching
and
right
Q's.
now, just
I'm
put a
on my
number
P's
one in
and
the
Q's.
comments.
I am snagging puss for a reason. If you ain't never known who I am, you better follow
Oh,
me
and
on
I don't give
YouTube.
a fuck.
I'm
I
just
don't give
telling you.
because you would never find out.
I would. I
You
don't want
never
to
find
find out.
out.
I don't
Good.
want the obligation. I don't want the headache. I don't want to be. I don't want none of that shit. Like, and I don't deal with that type of shit because I ain't gonna argue with you. You gonna find
Ain't
your ass
nobody
right
arguing.
outside in the porch in the cold with the dog. Like, I don't. I
Aw.
don't care. If I had anything to do with it, that's the way I am. But what I'm saying is, I'm just a man. I'm a man like all the other men, and
You're
I
a
deal
man
with
in a
women
you're a man
who
with
don't
boy
have the balls to
activity
speak and say the
always.
shit that I say.
Mm.
You
Don't
a
get mad
man
at
that
me.
act like a boy.
I am a man.
You
I
a
am a
boy
Give
man.
I
man.
am a
I am a
gave the
man.
definition
man.
of a woman
I am
right
a
there.
man that have high standards, and I stick to them. And it's just
Mm.
what it
You a
is.
man boy. Good for you. It
I
works for
am
you.
a
Okay, so
man.
no shade.
He's
I
something
You
am
like
do
a
what
a
works
pimp.
for you.
man.
Hey,
I am
look,
a
look,
man.
he's a man. All right, look. So ladies, this little video for y'all. Y'all tell me how many people go through this right here in their relationship.
I ain't got no win. Shut the fuck. Shut. No. Oh shit. Say it again. Say something else. Oh. Say something else. Say something else. No.
And that's the way black women is. Say something else.
That's how snag women is.
That's how all women
No, I
are.
don't. I don't even date women like that. You really don't understand the caliber of women that I date. They real
Man,
No, we
you
sophisticated.
get
never
on the
seen
woman
them.
nerves, she gonna come at you all type of
Hey,
ways.
hey man,
They educated. They real
Shantae coming for
beautiful.
you in the chat, man.
Real.
She just
They
said he's a
natural. They
man in the
don't wear
physical, but
weave.
mentally a boy.
They don't wear makeup.
Mm.
I
That's
don't
my
date women that wear
baby right
weave,
there now.
wear makeup, braids. They gotta have natural, beautiful long hair, beautiful face. I don't care if they got dots and
Long
shit. Long
streaky
as they
hair.
naturally beautiful.
Pale skin, white,
Black
long
women
skin.
have long
Mr.
symmetrical
Toxic.
hair too.
And they gotta
Mr.
have pretty feet.
Toxic.
And they ain't got
Mr.
pretty feet.
Toxic.
Their ass is out of
She
here.
Yes, they
talking to
do.
your
Some
ass,
of them.
Snag. She talking to your ass, nigga. Mr. Toxic.
What's
Mr.
that?
Toxic.
I'm
This
not
is
toxic.
Kizzy again.
I am Mr. Dick.
You are a whole ass problem.
Mm.
Listen, my king. I'm gonna speak to the king in you. I'm gonna speak to the king in you right
Come on
now.
now, Queen. Do
All
that.
right, my queen. All right, my queen. I hear
I'm
you.
gonna need
Yes,
you
yes.
to. I'm gonna need you to really listen to what we are saying. We're not coming at you to attack you. We are trying to get a solution
Mm.
to the situation about who's toxic. In order for us to fix this problem, we have to hear each other out. And you keep on sitting up there saying about how you only like Indian women. The problem is the reason why you like Indian women is you said it earlier, I believe, because women talk back. But you know what? You're talking back. You're
No.
so on the attack mode that's why black women are sitting up there coming at you the way that we are. Why don't you start approaching women in general?
Like
Talk
women.
to the queen in us so that we can talk to the king in you. We're only going to address
Amen.
men as they address us.
See, if y'all would submit, you wouldn't talk back.
But the thing
No,
is,
If we was,
that's not
if you
even
would,
true
if you would
because
submit
Indian
as a
women
woman, like a
are over
woman
there
supposed
getting
to,
killed
you would.
more
but
than
Mr.
any.
Toxic, I'm only going to submit to a. I'm only going to submit to a king,
I
a
am the
man,
king.
not a
I am
boy.
the king. I am the
He's a
king.
But
king
you're
in
not
his mind.
talking to women different ways.
These days, boy, I tell you, that's the problem.
That boy
I'm,
needs
I'm
some
gonna
milk.
really
You
pray
gotta
for you
understand.
before I go to bed. It's all in
You gotta
love. I'm
understand.
gonna pray for you, Mr. Toxic.
He needs some
Before
milk, baby.
tonight,
That's all.
before I go home and get in my bunk bed, right? I want to
Bunk
tell
bed.
you,
Childish.
I got a queen
Snag,
size
how
bunk bed.
question. Snag, how
Did
was
she
your
say bunk
relationship
bed?
with your mother? Was it toxic or was you and your mom really on good terms?
Me and my mom, best of friends. My mom taught me
Now
everything
or
I know
back
about
as
a
a
woman
child?
right now. See, you got to understand, Snag
But
is a
you don't
kid.
want nobody that look like her though.
Yeah, I do.
Exactly.
I like short women. I'm infatuated with short women with little breasts, just like my mama.
But your
So
mama ain't
all
Indian.
men,
You decide
most
on her.
men like women
I
that's
got
like
that
their
Asian.
mama. Ain't nothing wrong
I
with
ain't
that.
never checked my mama
Knock it
bank
off.
account.
Y'all
I like
Negroes
them
don't believe
short. I
that.
like them with little bitty breasts. I like them pretty, long hair, just like my mama. Big ass, nice hips, pretty feet, just like my mama. Like I like, women. That's the type of women I like. But
You a
I can't
mama's
find a
boy.
black woman like that. So
You looking
And
a
I
that's
little
the
too
chose
hard
problem.
at
her.
And
your
that's the
mama.
problem. You're not gonna get women like your mama or your grandma. So stop
Why
trying to
not?
date women like your mama because we not your
What
mama.
I what I really want, what I really
Thank you,
was looking for
T.
was a woman like Thelma of Good Times, but I can't find me a Thelma to save my life.
All right.
That's what I really want.
But
I
that's because
really
you're
hope I can
busy
find me a Thelma
searching for
of
that
Good
Thelma was
Indian
the
Times.
woman.
truth.
The
Say it
afro,
again.
the ass and all. Like that's what I'm looking for. See, black
Mm-mm.
women,
Question for you, Mr. Toxic.
black women want to be
Question
so
for you.
Europeanized. They want to look like white women so bad. They want to wear straight
Ah.
braids and straight hair. That
You know what I
don't
mean?
make a
Black
black
women
I
on
have
this
a
woman look
show,
question. Do
good.
you
mother.
think that this is my hair? Do you think this is my hair?
No, I know it ain't. I don't date
It
women
That
that
is.
is
hair
her
like that.
hair. That's all
That is
her.
all her hair.
That is all my hair.
That's,
Take the
that's all
ponytail out,
her.
That's
Fee. Take
fucking
the
crazy.
ponytail
All the
out,
women
Fee.
already
Hair
knew that
and
was her
black.
hair.
You got
But
some
I do
beautiful
fight with
hair.
black.
Hey,
This
and
is
nothing wrong
all
with that.
skin,
All that's
boo.
your hair. You got
And
you got
yes, it
cute
is.
That
features.
is her
I
hair.
You
have
got
what
That's
cute
features y'all talking
features.
about? I have
You
all of
got
that.
cute features. But that I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie. You got one of them long rectangular faces. So that kind of
That's fine.
takes
That's
you
But
cause
out.
you
wait,
you
Mr.
see,
Toxic.
Listen,
it's
that
called
And
takes
you
you
look
out.
like
beautiful.
you
That takes you
Cassie
out
the
I'm
the
not
Sharp.
judging
real,
because
Fall
I'm
back.
confident
the
in my look.
beautiful,
So
like real
you can't
beautiful.
attack that.
Because you got the long rectangular face, that takes you out that category of real beautiful. But I ain't gonna say you ain't, cute a little bit. But you like, see,
Felicia, don't even address somebody
no,
that's
But
over there
wait, yeah,
being
You're
don't even
Cassie
always
the
address
Sharp.
attacking
that.
me. Just know that. You
You
won't
see
ever
what I
Wait,
defend
Mr.
me.
mean?
Toxic, let's
So
Mr.
Y'all,
Toxic.
your
try
opinions don't
to
define
y'all
me.
in the video.
what y'all fail to
Your
realize
opinions
is
don't define me,
the
boo.
the man that come to you, the man that approaching to talk to you, that trying to talk to y'all is attracted to y'all. And every man have a preference.
Now, you might look good to another man and not look good to me. Period.
But
And I'm
your
gonna tell you,
preference is based off
everything,
of race.
everything that look good to a lot of men don't look good to me. But if you real short, you know, you got ass and titties and you got a pretty face with nice little pretty feet and little bitty pretty hands, you might catch my attention. But I'm just saying, that's what I like. That's my preference. Every man got a different preference. Some men like big women. Some men like skinny ass women with no ass. I don't understand these niggas, but I like mine to be nice and juicy, like a Tootsie Roll and shaped like a goddamn Snicker bar. Like, and
he likes the ones that's gonna sit up there and let him talk to him any old kind of way.
No, I don't talk to women any old kind of way. I talk to the women.
Well, why are you talking to us any kind of way? You don't recognize us as women, or is that the toxic in you that you just a dog and you just a man boy? Like I said, you're childish at points in time.
I'm a boy toy. I'm a boy toy to most women because I'm just having fun. I'm an equal opportunity employer. I date ugly women. I don't just talk to pretty women.
Wow.
You know what I'm
How
saying?
disrespectful was that? You date ugly women?
I talk to, yeah, all women ain't beautiful. Shit. Half y'all
Mr. SnagglePuss, I'm gonna need.
If you gotta put makeup on and lashes and weaves and all this bullshit to make yourself look good, guess what? You're not beautiful. I hate to be the bearer of bad.
But Mr. Toxic, okay, let's address this. Mr. Toxic, let's address this. Women do not wear weave and do not wear fake nails to be fake. Women do not. Let's get this under control, Mr. Toxic. Women don't sit up here and wear fake nails. They don't sit up here and wait. That's what men have it wrong. Women wear weaves and get nails done for them. It's called self-care. We don't wear because that don't make a woman fake just because she's wearing fake hair and fake nails. Come on, we got to do better than this. Like, let's be for real. That's stereotyping. I'm not even gonna have that conversation with a simple mind.
I thought women dress for women. Honestly, I thought women dress for women.
First of all, if you want to get a nail shop, and if you're not just getting a regular pedicure and a regular manicure and walking the fuck out of there, you are got mental issues. You are doing some mental psychotic ass shit to your hand. You are self mutilating your hand. You're hurting yourself. And
a mind is a powerful thing, and your mind is so not there.
That is true, baby. That is true. If you feel like a piece of plastic on your fingers make you look good, you crazy as hell. You crazy as hell.
Wow.
A woman need working hands just like a man need working hands. You need your nails to be natural, short, and ready to go to motherfucking work just like a man do. That's the problem with most y'all men. You lazy ass don't want to work. You get them low.
You need to date a man. But that means you need to date a man then.
With them long ass nails on y'all hand.
What?
But that means he needs to date a man because the way he is bashing women, the way
I'm not bashing women. I'm telling y'all the truth. Y'all psychologically,
you should just date a man. Just date a man because
Time to go. Time to go.
If y'all think this is what it takes to be beautiful,
to you and the way you're thinking,
you got a psychological problem. You need to go. You need to go see a therapist.
So we got
and you need to go. You need to go get that nail. They got a nail ripology. They got this shit called what they call it, nailophobia. When women got nailophobia, when they think they have to get their nails done, you need to go see a psychiatrist to get their goddamn trans and get on those pills.
I got one question. I got one question, Snag. Aren't you a barber?
Yes, professional.
Why the hell do you just shut the fuck up?
That means
oh my God.
You had to go to whole cosmetology school, barber school, and all of that.
A1, where did you find Mr. Toxic at?
Men out there getting
how the nails
shit. You all ass know how to do weave. You know how to do it all. So just shut up.
You gotta do a weave, nigga.
Let me tell you
Doing
something.
weaves and shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
bro,
Do you have fake hair in your braids?
I know how to
Oh,
make that
man.
money,
Do
man.
you have
I would
fake hair
sew
in your
that shit
braids?
in their ass. If they want it done, I'll do it.
You braid your own hair?
Do you braid
Yeah,
your
I
own
braid
hair?
my own hair.
Oh,
Do you
shit.
add hair
Oh,
to it?
damn.
Do you add hair to your braids?
He a whole barber trying to tell us what to do. Nigga, you
Man,
be
listen,
cutting
what I'm telling you
what's
is
good for a living.
there's
You
nothing
shut
wrong
up.
with getting your nails
You
done
shut up.
naturally.
That whole
Naturally. If you
cosmetologist
get
Hey,
your
is
nails
hey,
done
some women
naturally,
head look like
it's
his
okay.
when they take that wig off, though, right?
But
Hey, don't be trying to put us.
do you know that the chemicals that they use to put acrylic on y'all nails have chemicals that causes cancer? You know, it's women that get their hands and nails grinded down to the point where they can't get their hands done no more because they get nail
Hey,
they get
you know
their
that
nails.
blunt you smoke you know that blunt you smoked at the top of the show that also can cause cancer. So shut up talking to us
That
about
part.
illiterate shit
That
that makes
part.
no sense.
and you
I
know
won't
them
even
hoes
That part.
I won't
No,
even
and you
Hey,
know
continue
them
to address
rusty
the
ass
simple
clippers that
I
mind.
they use
smoke
to
hey,
cut people's
natural.
hey,
hair.
wait, hold on, real quick. I want to,
Rusty ass
cause one of the homies just came into the chat. It's Mike Sandoval's YouTube channel. Man, go ahead and check him out. He got some real good stuff going on his channel. Raw, you need to just click on the link and come on the show because
Where is raw at, man?
I don't know what Raw just said. If it wasn't for women, men wouldn't be in jail. That's what Raw just said in the chat.
If it wasn't
Wait, what?
If it wasn't
If
for
it
women,
wasn't
men
for
wouldn't be in
women,
jail.
It's kind of
yeah,
true.
Man, would or would?
Wouldn't be in jail.
So I
Damn.
want that. So he's blaming women for some men. I'm not
What
gonna
he's
say
saying is
all.
that everything we try to get is to impress women. We try to get money. We try to get cars. Everything we trying to get is to impress women. That's what he basically, I think he's saying.
we
But
don't get
Hold on.
everything that
I'm about to bring. Hold on. Let's
you shouldn't be sitting up there doing anything to impress a woman. A woman
First of all, I
is
ain't going to
listen.
jail, so shit.
Hey,
Fuck that.
I think Raw's on
That
the line
part.
too. Raw, you on the line?
Yeah.
Wait
What up?
for
Hey,
yourself.
Raw, can you explain that? What you just said?
Listen. Men get a haircut. Men drive fancy cars. So women. Period.
This Obama phone ain't working.
Yeah, that is Obama.
Right.
Period.
To come on here talking about somebody and your phone sound like trash.
So you ain't gonna get no woman with that type of phone, nigga.
What's wrong? I got a brand new phone. That's better connection.
Listen,
Nigga, you the only one with a bad connection, nigga. We had like 20 people on the phone. Nobody came in.
Mobile.
Nigga, you sound like you underwater.
I'm at the house. Hello, can you hear me now?
Raw,
What about now?
click the link. Just come on the show.
Man, come on the show, Raw.
Just click the link, man.
Nigga, you sound like you underwater, nigga.
Yeah, you need to restart that.
Mr. Toxic, you need to put that damn Hennessy away. That's probably what's the problem right there. That hen is
Get
sitting up there
Cavassier
doing the
back.
talking. Put that damn hen
Pass
dog.
Cavassier.
He like that
Pass
anyway, love.
Cavassier.
What's that cheese?
Oh,
Drink
wow.
Cavassier, nigga, with a Remy and Henny.
Cavassier ain't kind of good.
Nah,
You
that
drink it real
Cavassier,
fast.
Hey
that's when
man,
you broke.
ain't no more
That's when your money
unemployment
thin, you drink
PPP money,
Cavassier.
man. Ain't no more unemployment PPP money. I done came back down to reality, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's money got to be show for Cavassier.
Yeah, man.
Hey, one, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
You said earlier about women, you said something, I missed it, about women being helpmates, and you said something about men not doing something because women are not being helpmates. Do you remember that? And if so, can you elaborate?
Nah,
I know what he's talking about.
remember
And
none
when
of
she's
that.
talking about
He been
when
drinking.
we were talking about the parent family, and you were saying that when Felisha mentioned that she dated a guy who was very toxic towards the father, they had a toxic relationship, and it just got to blows. And you was like, well, did you tell him to at least calm down? Like that's your job as a helpmate to like instill these things in him. That's what he was touching base on.
Okay, got you. Okay, thank you. You good. I got a touch.
That's girl power, huh? Look, everybody just need to know their roles.
Let me remember everything.
Listen, everybody toxic at the end of the day. I'm just saying,
Everybody.
when a woman
I agree.
don't trust her homegirls,
I'm
don't
not
like her
toxic.
mama, and it's a lot of y'all that do that. I wish I had my little stat paper so I could push it up. But women, you guys have it. Women have issues with their mama. That's known in the community and
I
for
said
everybody.
that.
Oh, and
So
I'm
don't nobody
just talking
agree
about
with
it
me.
again.
Don't
I'm
nobody
just
agree
saying
with
that
me.
that's an issue.
Yeah.
That's a big issue in every
Start smelling
community.
yourself and think y'all better than you.
That's it.
So
So y'all
I
gonna have to
think
come.
that, but
I
A1, it
don't think
also,
guys
Hang
have issues
around
with their
girls.
fathers
I don't
too.
even
So
hang around other girls that I gotta
so
be
they're
like that
there.
with. Like
I'm
my
not
best
talking
friend
about you. I'm just
I've
talking
had
about
in
in general. Hold
high
on.
school or 20 plus
call
years, 10
some.
years. Like that's I don't. Yeah,
No,
I
I
don't
feel
have
you.
those problems.
Hey, hold on. We got another caller. Caller, go ahead, caller. Caller, you there?
Yeah, is this connection better?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Nigga,
Oh,
you
we can
called
hear
it
you
from the
now. All right.
got another
landline.
phone,
yeah,
huh?
you ain't got no lady phone.
I get.
Sorry, you
I
got
got the one to impress the women.
You got
You
who?
He
got
like
no
they got to
lady
see
No,
phone.
it.
but
That's your pink
let
phone?
me clear up my statement. I don't agree. The way Snag is saying it, but no men get the haircut just to hang with homeboys. So it can't be like he said. You get your hair done. You're not doing it for another woman.
Right, we're doing it for self-care.
Hold on.
We're doing it for
Man,
You a
ourselves.
goddamn lie.
women dress for
Nah,
women.
Raw.
We
that's
don't
a
give a
lie.
fuck about
She
no
like,
Raw.
I'm about
hairstyle,
to show
first of all.
off on these
Women
women.
dress for
Yeah, we don't
women.
give a fuck about no
Men
hairstyles
dress
and
for
how y'all
men.
look. As
Women
long as
don't
y'all
dress
look
for
decent,
no
we cool.
women. Get the fuck
Women dress for
out of here.
women.
Women do not dress
Men
for
dress
Man,
for
women.
men.
If they
I
dress
know
for
women
I
women,
dress
know
for
then
women.
they
women.
not
Hold
Some
going
of the
on.
out.
shit you see women have on, you be like, what the fuck is that? But the number
Let
one
me
women,
tell
oh,
you
she
why.
look
Let me tell
good.
you
You
why,
be like, what
bro.
the fuck?
Let me tell you why.
Like
Can
them
I ask you a
Okay,
clogs. You
When
don't
and
you
give
they're
a
question?
fuck
not
like
out
when
and
you go
clogs.
about.
out
But
to
women wear them.
places, when you go out to places, when you walk out with your woman, what you hear from other compliments from other women? Girl, you look good. Who them shoes is banging? When you go out with your man, what you hear from other niggas? Oh man, I like those J's, dog. Hey, niggas dress for men, women
Let
dress
me,
for women.
I
Oh,
ain't
get
never
the
in my
fuck out
Women
of
life dressed
here.
for
dress
no
Hell
nigga.
no.
I
A1,
don't know
can
what
I
kind of
ask
I
bullshit
ain't
you
never in
Mr.
my
talking
life
about.
dressed for
Toxic?
no nigga.
There's some
y'all.
toxic
That's
shit you
real
saying.
shit. He done
Hey,
said
fuck a
all
nigga.
that.
I ain't never dressed for no nigga.
Let me
Okay.
ask
Ain't no
you, right.
shoes.
I ain't
Listen,
never
You
dressed for
only
no
get
A1,
nigga.
A1,
compliments from
I
men.
give a
A1,
fuck what a nigga think.
Yeah.
A1,
Go ahead. Go
Mr.
ahead.
When you
A1,
go
Toxic.
out, man, you
Go ahead.
only get
A1.
compliments from
Go ahead.
men.
Go ahead.
Like,
Go ahead.
nigga, you
I hear you. Go
quiet.
ahead.
I know
Mr.
Okay,
Toxic,
so
when
let
a
me calm down.
woman,
Mr.
Mr.
Toxic.
Toxic, when another woman tells another woman that she looks good, that is us uplifting each other as queens. That's not us competing. I don't know about you, but I don't hang around a circle of queens that are about competing. When I walk out this house, I'm not sitting up there saying, "Oh, I want to make sure I put on a slamming sexy ass outfit for my girl." No, when I look in the mirror,
Wanna know
I'm
why?
looking in the mirror
You
to
ain't
see if
you ain't the
I'm
queen
cute.
of the you
Wait,
ain't the
hold on,
queen of the
Snag.
show.
Hold on. No, but let me tell you,
Okay.
if you dress it for a man, it's gonna should be always be sexy. It should always be less. That's what we don't want
Exactly.
to see.
See
Now,
why?
when you putting on all the extra shit, that's for women to be like, oh, she look
See
nice.
why?
Ain't
We're
no
gonna be like, what the
See
pause.
fuck
why?
she got
But
on?
see, y'all
I
missing it. Y'all
no.
missing it.
No, I'm
I'm
We're
just
not
not.
telling you the
queen.
Well,
real.
I'm
Y'all
not
don't even
saying.
understand, man.
I'm telling you the
When
real.
women go out,
All that extra shit
women
y'all
go
put
out.
on, we
Guess
don't give a
what?
fuck. All that makeup,
The
all that
fine,
extra hair,
the
all that
finest
extra,
woman in the
them
clique.
ugly ass
The
shoes y'all be
finest
putting on.
woman
That
in
be
the
for
clique.
women. Women, we don't give a fuck about them
Remember,
shoes. We like
But
how y'all
Hold
y'all
on.
look.
missing my
Can I
point. I'm not
can,
saying
can
that
I
we're
touch?
dressing for men.
Let me
We're
touch base.
dressing for us.
Right,
Hold on,
right.
Men.
because I
Y'all
Negative.
not
know
dressing
that.
for us.
That's a
Cause you
negative.
know
let me
what
ask
we
Hold
you
on.
something.
like.
Let
Let
That's
me
a
ask you
negative.
something.
You know
let me
what we
Let
touch
me ask
like.
this
you
We
point.
something.
want to
That's
see
Check this
negative.
out.
that
No, you're not.
silhouette. We want to
You're
see all that.
dressing
That's
for
how we
our
are.
attention.
This
You're
question is for
dressing for our
everybody.
attention. Period.
Pause. Pause.
Unless you like women.
But you
Pause.
only get
Let me ask you a
compliments from
question.
women.
When you were growing up, your mom or father or whoever was raising you didn't tell you when you go out this house you better look good because you represent me when you walk out there.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Okay, you
Ty,
heard that.
how
So
many men
when
have
it
walked up to you and your woman and told you in your face your woman look good? It just walked up to your woman and like, "Ooh, baby, you look good." Ain't
I
no
don't
man
give
finna
that
walk up to
approachable
a
look
man
for a
woman
male
That
to
ain't
do
happening.
that.
in front of him and compliment her on what she look like. He gonna compliment the man. He ain't gonna compliment the woman. The woman gonna compliment the woman. Ooh,
Hey, let
girl,
me
you look
ask these
good.
women another question.
When
I
you
got a
ain't never
question.
been in
Hey,
public and
This
Snag,
seen
is
let
a
me
woman
ask
giving
these
say,
women
me
"Ooh,
one
Yeah.
quick question.
your woman look
Listen.
good," and
Wait,
you
wait, wait.
wasn't
Hold
even
on,
there.
Raw.
Again.
Hold on, hold on.
That.
Wait, hold on, Raw. Let me ask you. Why when y'all go out with your dude, y'all just decent with that, but when you go out with your girls, you dress sexy.
Hell no, nigga. I'm out with day. I'm looking the top out. I'm looking top notch.
That part.
Yeah.
That part.
I don't know what type of females you used to seeing when they out with they dude, but them females
Right.
have done.
They ain't got it. They don't know how. Cause if I'm stepping out with Bay, nigga, and we stepping, We stepping, right? Like high class stepping, okay?
I don't know.
When I look good,
Put
you look
your
good.
dudes on that one.
Hey,
Put your dudes
they
on the
be
phone.
stepping. They be stepping.
They will tell you. He'll
Like I
tell you.
said,
They when we
y'all
all done up,
don't
he said.
stay at the
Maybe
hair
ask your
braiders.
dude.
Y'all
He
don't
said
stay at
that.
the hair braiders for 5 hours all day with your head hurting to impress no woman. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, they
I
do.
get my braids
So
done for
you can tell that bullshit to somebody else.
Raw.
Oh,
well,
I'm
Raw.
standing under this
somebody else
braider,
too.
getting
Then
Raw, we ain't doing that
migraines
here for
so I
the
can look
girls.
good
They
for my
can't be doing it for
homegirl,
us because we
for
just
Hey,
gonna mess
myself.
it
Raw,
up.
check this out. Have
We
you
just
Get
ever
gonna
the
mess
hell
it
up
seen?
up.
out of
Have
here.
you ever seen? Have you ever seen a fine ass
I've
woman?
never been a person
Have you
that
ever
wanted
seen
to
a
do
fine
what
ass
everybody else
woman,
is
beautiful
doing.
woman with
I
four
have a
ugly
question.
ass
Can I
friends?
ask a question real quick?
Go ahead,
Straight
coach.
up.
So
Huh?
what y'all saying? So what y'all saying
Everybody
is
yelling, I can't hear.
Wait, here she
I
go.
know,
Go ahead,
right?
coach.
All right.
so what y'all saying is we get ready and dress for validation from other women.
Yes.
So
Yep. And let me tell you why.
okay, no.
I'm not saying that. Hell
Then
no.
I'm
that
gonna tell
means
you
I'm
why
not
I
saying
said
so
it.
that.
that means
No, I don't.
so that means
I'm not saying that.
oh okay, well he's saying that.
Well, I'm gonna say
And who
why.
else
Let
is
me
saying
say why. Let me say why. Because
okay.
get women get dressed for other women for this one reason. They'll go invite four of their friends out, right? And they know they four friends ain't as pretty as them. It's always one fine ass girl with four ugly ass friends, and
That's
the
just how the
fine ass
cookie
girl in the
crumble, though. You
middle
can't get
getting
mad
all
at her
the
friends because they
attention.
not
But
cute.
all these niggas is buying drinks trying to
I
get
don't
to the
know what
fine
type of
ass
time
girl. Y'all know
y'all
what I'm talking about. You know you got ugly
But
ass
but
friends
but
at the club.
but
You don't think nobody
but
look
but
just as good as you are
Snag,
bringing you to the
she's
club.
doing that for
Y'all
a
know what?
man, not her.
You gonna
She's
go
No,
doing
you
get
that
four
for
of
a
missing
your
the
man,
four
point.
not
ugly
her.
ass
You missing the
friends,
point,
and y'all
bro.
going to the
She's
club,
not doing
Right.
it for
and
a
you gonna be the
homegirl.
star in the
You
middle of the
missing the
group.
point, man.
Like y'all know how women do it.
Cause you'll see a woman
Question: so
and
we
you be
supposed to
like,
leave our
you
ugly
be
friends
thinking
at
like,
home?
what is all
Child,
this?
chill. They
But
let
that's
you
where
go
y'all gonna
everywhere with
tell
them,
it.
don't they?
Y'all know the niggas don't want them. They gonna tell.
Snag. They
And
let
y'all
you
know
go
you
out
got
with them,
bitches
don't they?
protecting y'all like, nah, she ain't here to talk
Well,
to me
Snag,
now.
Snag, hold on, Snag.
Snag. They let you go
Hey,
out with them when
Snag,
they go out?
Snag, Snag.
That's my one question. Do you get to go out with all the fine homeboys? Yes.
I
So
told you
you
I
a
don't
part of that?
discriminate.
You a
I'm an
part of that
equal
crew when a fine
opportunity.
girl go out with
I
ugly
don't
friends?
discriminate.
Chill.
Sometimes I feel sorry for some women and just give them some. You ain't never gave a man
Hey,
some and
Snag,
you felt sorry for him?
Hell no.
Well,
Snag.
shit, stick around, keep living, baby. It's gonna be a
Not keep
nigga slide
living.
up under you. He gonna have a
But,
sad story. You gonna give him some. Watch.
Not at all.
That shit is crazy.
A1,
Yeah.
I just get dressed for me.
A1.
Yo, yo,
Like
yo.
period. I don't be
Period.
caring who don't
Yo,
dress.
Listen,
yo.
I
it's
already know.
what
You
he's
know that
saying
shit
is
intense.
true, but it's still for men because she want to stand out with her friends that isn't as attractive as her. So that's still for men. That's still for a
Raw.
man. That's
That's
not
you
for
just
you.
where
But
are y'all
every
getting
every
this
single day, if I
information
go out and it's
from?
not for a man and it's not
Studying
for a
women.
woman, I'm
Hold
gonna
on.
get
Can I ask
dressed
Raw a
for me
question?
because it makes me feel
Yeah,
good,
this raw.
not because a
Raw.
human
So,
being validates
uh,
that. I get dressed when I go out, period, because it makes me feel good.
Okay,
Nobody
and
else.
right, it
Yeah,
makes you
but
feel
you gonna
good
get
because that's
dressed.
what you like to see yourself in. Guess who else like to see you dressed like that? Other women. Men don't care about you dressing like that.
Raw. Let me
I
ask
don't
you
other
a
care what
women.
question.
other
I'm just
people
saying.
think.
What?
I hear you, coach,
Raw,
but
you
I'm just saying.
honestly,
That's why when y'all put them outfits on, women gonna think y'all banging and whatever. Men gonna be like, all right, whatever. You could
what?
have
There's
wore
Hey,
that.
certain
Mary,
You could have
certain
wore
don't
that
things.
listen to
tight
him.
black dress and
Don't
been
What?
fucking listen
sexier.
to him.
Okay,
Don't listen
Men
to
Raw.
are
him.
visual though.
Raw.
Yeah.
Men are
My
visual, correct?
question. My question to you, Raw, is: so do
I
you
think her
expect
phone
that
died.
friend?
The toxic was
No,
the
my phone's still
personality
here.
that shit.
No, Miss G.
Raw. Do you expect for that female, just like you would expect if that female got ugly friends? Do you expect her to disregard their friendship 20+ years until that person stay home because she's not as cute as other people? When Snag just said that he'll take some ugly home just because.
Yeah,
I
because I
don't
tried to get
agree
to the
with his
pretty one,
philosophy.
and I
Hold on,
couldn't
let him
get to it.
answer,
So I
Snag.
said, fuck it. I'll take one of the ugly ass friends home.
Wait, hold on. Let me.
Let him answer, Snag. Raw. What's your
Well,
answer?
I don't agree. I don't agree with what he's saying, but I do know women that, for certain occasions, they invite less attractive women so they can be the best of the group. Now,
There's some
they're not
females.
treating
Wow.
they're not they're, again they're not treating their friends bad. but they know that they'll get
That's it.
first attention, and that is true. I've talked to more than one,
That's one of
and
the
they're not
prettiest
dressing
women
up
seen
for
of
women.
all.
Fat. They're not dressing up to get other women. They're
Nobody
dressing for
said
the
to get
attention
women.
of the
But
party.
they trying to
Snag, I
outdress
mean,
the
So,
girls in their
those
so
are
class, the
insecure
ones that they
women.
going out with. They want them to
Those,
be. They gonna still be the center of all attention. That's why they
what,
girls. That's why they
what the
don't
fuck
listen
are
to
you
it that
talking
much.
about?
those are insecure women, Raw. First
There
off,
are,
for any
there
woman
are,
that has
there
to
are,
go
they
out,
are,
They're
and
not
you know what
insecure
color,
women.
what color they are?
Them are
no
toxic
That
matter
does
what
that?
color,
No,
no matter what
it does
color,
matter. It does matter. The
those are
majority of
still
them are light
insecure
skinned.
women.
They're
Those are still
insecure, but the
insecure
majority of
women.
them that do that are light skinned.
And
Yep.
that's you
Type
putting
of clothes.
stipulations because Hispanics do it
No,
all the
no,
time.
no.
Filipinos
The
do it
Well,
all the
again,
European,
I
time.
don't talk to
Asian,
Hispanic women
black,
like that, so I
fine
don't
ass
know.
girls, they do it too. They
So
do it too.
I can't. I talk about our race because that's who I talk to.
Yeah, the pretty
Okay.
black fine, they do it the most. They like to keep the fat girls around. The dark skinned girls get the fat girls and go out with them. I know them.
But so what? Those are their friends. Should I disregard my friends because they don't appeal to the outside eye?
Big
That's
girls'
what you're
life
saying?
matters too.
So why would you?
And
Why would
listen,
you argue with a friend?
I gotta speak on the fat girls because I'm a fat girl and I'm pretty hot and motherfucking pimping.
Come on,
And
BB
You
listen,
push
beautiful
through.
too. You beautiful
listen,
girl.
that part right there. And
Yeah,
listen,
baby,
I
don't
don't
be
hang
scared.
around females. Excuse me,
Fat girls used to get action too. Ain't nothing. You know, every girl in the club gets some action at the end of the night. Cause them niggas is not
You
going to
Mr.
jealous.
everybody
Toxic. I
club.
wouldn't give you the time
Cause
or
all
the
y'all look
day.
good when a nigga gets some
Period.
gin in their system. Don't get it twisted. At the end of the day, all y'all gonna get chose. But the ones that look good get chose first, and they leave y'all in the middle of the club and be like, "Girl, I gotta go. I see y'all."
And usually when they make
And
that
you
first
know
choice,
what,
be the
Mr.
wrong
Toxic?
choice.
There's some action too. Shit,
Mr.
shit.
Toxic, I love it that they do that because you know what? They help me weed they no good
Yeah,
ass
that's
out.
true. That's
Hold
true.
on,
But
Snag.
you
It's
can't
so
see when they end up
22. Who's
thinking
going to
that
the
they
club to
dipped
pick
on
people
your
up?
ass.
Thank you.
Like, hey girl,
Who's
I'm
going
out
to
of
the
here.
club to pick
This nigga got a
to
The
date
bitch.
club is just a
somebody?
hit spot.
Who's going to the club to date somebody? You? Because first of
That
all, you
part,
go to
because I
the
know I
club
sure
to
don't.
enjoy the music and go to enjoy the drink
How you
and
still
the
40 going
I
to
go
the
atmosphere.
get my
club?
room before I go to the club.
What?
See, I know what type of action is gonna be there.
Who is this lying on the goddamn chat line?
How you 40
I
You
still
go
don't
going
go
to
to
the
no
Jesus.
club?
club for no
when I
music.
go
You
down
can't
to
even
the
hear
club,
the
I
shit.
go get a room first, and then I go to the
It ain't
club.
no concert.
Mr.
Who the hell
Toxic,
go
if
to?
you
Who
still
just
going to
said?
the
Who
club
just
at
said?
42,
I already
you're
know that
going
shit.
for exactly what you attract.
You 40 still
You
going to the
Wait
get
a
what
club?
minute.
you
Who
attract.
said they go to the club to listen to music and have drinks?
I
You
did,
go
All
to
didn't it?
bars for
pretty
that.
girls
You
are
go to bars
attracted
for
to the
that.
men
You
with
don't go to
money.
clubs for that.
No, because clubs do the
So,
All
same
so
pretty
thing. So
girls
y'all
is
old.
attracted
All
no,
to
you
men
no,
do
with
is
no,
go
Clubs
to
and
no.
money.
clubs
bars are
to
the
You
pick
go to
same
women.
thing.
lounges. You go to
Clubs and bars,
lounges
same
and
thing.
bars to drink. If
Sit
you
your
go to
ass
the club,
down.
you're going to dance. You're going to meet people. You don't go to the club to have drink. You can't even fucking hear yourself talk. So
But
that's
what you
Exactly.
not
going
true.
for?
So
A
that's
one
what I
night stand.
said.
So you're not going to the
You
club
going to the
to
club to
listen
see
to
how they
music
move, how
and
they
chill.
dance, and that's who you want.
You going in there hunting.
What?
Period.
No, you're going in there hunting.
That's
I
what
ain't
you
Bullshit.
go to
going
the
in there
club
That's
no
what,
for.
doing none of that.
again. If you just
Y'all
wanted to
go
hear
in there
music,
to
you go
be
to a lounge
hunted.
where the
Y'all go in
music
there
is
to be
chill
hunted.
and
Why
you have
y'all
a
think
drink.
y'all want to be?
You're not going to
Y'all be hunted to
Hollywood
old
paying
people making out.
$20 to get in,
Y'all want to be
$20 to
hunted.
Nigga, you
park,
got
and
on hot
$20
pink
to drink,
pants?
and you not hunting.
Snag, you got
Snag,
on
you
hot
can't
pink
Man,
talk while
pants?
he talks too.
You got on,
And
these
you not
are not
hunting.
is that hot
these are
pink?
not pink.
Oh, this nigga,
These
man.
are
Sit
found.
your ass down, please, quick. Quickly
I
sit
need
down.
you to zip up
Sit
your
down.
zipper.
God damn. The fuck is
And
this?
then on
I need you
top
to
of
zip
this,
up your zipper and expose
let's just
yourself.
be clear. Let's be clear. Thanks, Raw, for coming and chiming in to show us again how toxic men is.
God
So
damn.
We
we
already
I'm
know
not
established the
toxic.
women got that
And men
title.
Exactly. You
wouldn't be
got
in
your
jail if
business
it
out
wasn't
there.
for women. Y'all got women in jail. Y'all
We
got all
already
our men in
established the
jail.
women got that title. Because there's more women than men. So thank you.
More
Do the
women out
math.
here
Now,
want
Mr.
one night
Toxic can cut
stand.
the cake for y'all. Y'all
well,
literally put
not on this
Too
show.
Toxic right on the platform. If toxic was a person, it says it right there. Thank you, Mr.
Too much he
Toxic, for
doing.
helping
Fuck that.
A1
Too much he
prove his
doing.
point.
Listen, all I can say is I get it from my mama. That's all I can say.
You get what? Don't blame that on that queen.
Toxic.
Don't blame that on that queen. She didn't do that. The
My
devil is
mama
a
was
lie. That
toxic.
queen didn't raise you that
My
way.
grandmama was
But what
toxic.
about
Her
your
mama was
dad?
toxic. So I get it from my mama. It take one to know one. I'm just speaking the truth. So
Shantae said, "Zip up that hot box that you."
No
Yeah,
hot
because
box.
that hot box is showing.
Is that hot pink? Is
these
that
are
salmon?
salmon. This
That's
salmon, man.
salmon.
These salmons. Salmon
See,
Levi.
see,
Mm-mm.
see.
It's
Now
like
we
a
got
coral looking
colorful
color.
pants wearing niggas.
Yeah,
This is where we at.
I only wear manly colors. I'm
Y'all
sorry.
trying to say he
Look
put
at
his
him
daughter
pulling
pants
up.
on?
Yeah, I only wear manly colors.
Mm-mm.
Look at Ty. He had
Y'all,
to go verify.
y'all trying to say this man put on his
Blue,
daughter
black,
clothes?
gray.
They say he
You only
dressed
gonna
for
see
men.
me in that. Nothing
man,
close to
this is
pink or red.
He said you
this
putting
is
on your daughter clothes.
these are my happy clothes. These are my gay clothes. When I'm happy, I'm gay. And these are
What?
the only
Oh,
pair of
you're
salmons I got.
gay.
So
You're
was you
extra
tucking
happy.
it
Yeah,
Gay is
undercover?
happy. Extra
That's
happy.
why he's
exactly.
so going against women because he
Yeah.
just said he gay. Thank you for admitting
Yeah,
that.
But
I'm
Thank
but
you.
gay.
those
I'm
pants are
definitely
worse
gay.
than the other pants, though.
Anytime you see me in these
Not
pants,
worse.
I'm gay. I
Please.
don't give a fuck what nobody says. I even got some salmon shoes on. Some salmon Air
I
Max.
got married in that color, so
That
that
dude
I like
Ross said
that.
you
A1,
dress for men.
where did you
Ain't
find
nothing
Mr.
wrong with
Toxic
that.
at?
It takes a real man to wear this color right here.
Oh
Only
man.
a real man
Nah,
can wear something.
it take
He
a
been around for a
metrosexual
minute.
man. Hey, Ross said you dress for men.
Yeah, I did, man. These are salmons, man. And I don't wear skinny jeans. I wear dick print. These mine show my shit. That's it.
No man,
And that
real
ain't
men
show
wear skinny
nothing,
jeans,
bro.
but let's get that
That didn't
clear.
show nothing. No print, no nothing.
Oh damn, P, call him out.
Yeah.
I mean, he said it.
That's only because I'm
There's
aroused.
nothing there, bro. There's nothing
Oh,
there.
oh fuck.
I'm
Fuck.
He
I'm
said I'm
I'm
a
You
just
a
grower,
little
not a
people
shower.
beater.
have you ever
Oh
seen
shit.
the Greek have you ever seen those old Greek statues
God
That's
damn.
of the
why.
men
That's
standing
Okay,
fucked
like
let
up.
me
this?
answer my question. You are lacking in other compartments, right?
Who?
That's why they call him
So
No,
snag.
not
you're
me,
gonna have
baby.
to go with insecure women to boost up your confidence because you lacking.
No, baby. No, baby.
Bingo.
I
Oh.
get it. I see it now.
Baby, if I was
We
toxic,
understand now. We
hold on,
understand, ladies. As a whole, I think, ladies, can we
We
agree
getting
that
to the
hold
root.
on,
yes,
darling.
We getting
yes,
to the root.
we agree. Case adjourned, so we
Hey,
can stop
Ross, shoot your
addressing
shot,
snag.
Ross. Shoot your shot.
Oh,
Fuck it.
oh, hold on. I give her to you full screen, Raw. There you go. There she
She
go right
said,
Shoot
there.
your shot, Ross.
Raw said, "I love a woman in glasses."
Shoot your shot, my nigga.
she
Oh,
showed
thank
me.
you,
And
Raw.
her hair is
Felicia.
real, Raw. That's real hair.
Let Raw give them all to you. All this beauty on the screen.
Yeah,
That's real hair,
Well,
Raw.
Give
That's
it to
all
you,
Felicia,
Raw.
her.
That's
That's
all
all
her
I
her.
think
hair,
he
Raw.
got you by like
He's
2 inches
great.
on height.
She ain't got
Felicia a
enough
tall
meat
woman.
on her. She ain't got enough
I
meat
am
on her for
tall.
me. She need about 50 more pounds. And
Didn't
I like,
nobody ask? No, he didn't.
You
yeah.
are
50
She
more
too tall for
pounds.
Me
you,
and you,
Snag.
girl,
She too
we'll
tall.
start a
You like
fire,
short
girl.
women,
Me and
like
you will
you
start a
5'2",
can't
fire.
save
You know, I ain't
yourself.
nothing
You
but,
got
I
peer
ain't
people
nothing
size.
doing
but
Watch
it.
women
out,
and both.
start a fire.
We will
What?
start a fire.
As as
We,
Fifi as Fifi
She
friend, I'm
girl, we
gonna put
both
tall.
that
will
fire
join
out
up.
because you not one that I want her with.
No.
He
Come on
said
now.
Miss G
Period.
is his baby already.
Oh, wait, hold on.
He
We gotta
said
go back
Miss
to
G
Miss
is his
G then
baby
real quick. Hold
already.
on. Let's go to Miss G. There she go, Raw. Is
Miss G,
G
don't be
already
letting
my
your
baby?
devices die. You done missed it.
This nigga
Miss
said
G,
tell
you
her
done
to
missed it.
stand
He
up.
stood up in his
Hey,
I
Ross
see.
said he needs y'all to stand up here. I keep switching back and forth. He said
See,
stand up
Ross
and
over
turn
here
around. That's
He's
what he
not
said.
doing that shit. These grown women,
Ross over
nigga.
here asking me again.
You
He
talking to
likes me.
grown women. These
I
ain't no
don't know.
little high schoolers you talking to,
Just
motherfucker.
know I'm
You
I'll
slim.
be
gonna
out
have,
there next month. You'll see
you
me
gonna have to
then.
eat some
Hey,
cornbread and collard greens for me.
I'll be
Well,
Miss
out
have
there.
you
G.
been
You
eating cornbread and collard greens? Because it didn't do no justice for you. Because you looking over there like
Oh, baby.
skinny winnie.
I eat all you
I
gotta
mean,
see
you not
my
too
Leave
far
gourmet
your
from being
meals.
dog
anorexic a little
alone.
bit. Like, come on
I
now.
cook.
Don't be trying to
I
do
eat.
daggers
Why
because
you
I
I'm
talking
with
like
eat.
it.
that? You
I
right
eat, baby.
here
I eat and I eat
on the
good.
ground. Look at him.
You
Period.
gotta
Good
watch
dude.
my gourmet meals.
That dude
Where
said
are
you
eating
got
your
a
meals this week?
badass dog, Miss G.
Because I don't see it.
He right here laying down. See how y'all do?
Miss
Mm-hmm.
Miss
Ruh,
G.
ruh, ruh.
Hey, Miss G. Why Snag stood up in his salmon
past and then told us he was gay.
So I just wanted you to know that's what you did.
I told
tried
y'all
to
I was
tell y'all in
I
the
would be
beginning.
in game, man.
Listen, I don't care how much you pull up your pants and adjust it, we still can't see that print.
And then he also said he had a print showing. Just FYI.
Y'all
I
see
see
it.
all
Hey, I
10.
don't want to see no
All
print,
I ain't
10.
nigga.
got to flash it
Don't put no
twice.
print on the
I know
screen.
you seen it. I know you seen it. I ain't got to flash it twice.
Hey,
I
no
do.
print on the screen, nigga.
They
You
call
keep
me
getting
Mr.
up and then
Ladies,
Just
adjusting.
don't stand up no
that's
more.
ladies. That's why he messed
I
with
started giving
Indian
y'all my
women.
other porno channel now.
No, we came to a conclusion per fee that this is why he acts the way he do because he's lacking and he talks to women that's less insecure so he can feel more powerful. That's why he
See,
can't handle a
see
black
that's
woman.
that's
They gon' cause they gon'
that's
that
what's
part
wrong.
right
What's
there.
wrong
Same
with women
thing.
today?
But
What you fail to realize
that's what
is,
I was
ma'am,
trying to say. It don't matter anyway. NBA has the most
ma'am, I
toxic
swear, I don't
regardless
even
of
want. I
women
don't
getting
even like
killed
to.
by
I
their
don't even
men.
like to talk about
And they
stuff like
so
this.
docile, let him tell it. So and
Why you
clearly
talking
that
about
ain't
stuff
it
like
either.
this?
I
And
am a
this man
porno
was
star,
winning the
baby.
whole time and
If
now
you
he
want
want
to
to
see
pull
how
back.
big I am, go to my Instagram page. I promise you, I got a page. I was sitting in my boxes yesterday morning cooking breakfast for all the ladies because I do food porn
Look
every
at
morning,
him trying to
and
get his
all they doing
Instagram
is sitting there
followers
What's
up.
watching my
your
dick.
Instagram?
Shit.
'Cause I'm
That's
gonna
all
go
they
look
doing is
at
watching my
it.
feet. That's all they doing. All these
They
men come
coming
on watching my feet early in the morning. I be
wholesome.
sitting
This
there
fact
cooking
check.
eggs, beef, and
What's your
sausage.
Instagram? Cause I'm sure gonna go look.
We got
Go
one
to
of
my
your
Instagram
haters
right
right
now,
here.
and you tell me if I got a small D. That's all you got
What's
to
your
say.
It's
Instagram?
probably
What
hairy.
is
You
Hey,
damn right. I
She
ain't
gonna go
changed. I
check
ain't
it
never
out.
changed. I
hey,
ain't never changed a
we
day in
got
my
another
life.
caller on the line.
Hey
My
caller.
granddaddy said you
What's
ain't
up,
never
Miss
got to worry
G
about the
and
bushes
Life
at the
Coach
bottom of the
B?
tree as long as your tree big enough.
Hello.
Miss
Hey,
G and Life Coach.
SnagglePuss. SnagglePuss,
What
I
it
got a
do, man?
question for you, sir.
Yes, sir.
How much lack of attention did you not get?
Ooh,
Because you
that's
keep
a good one.
embarrassing yourself. I'm just curious.
Yes.
Because
A
you
lack of
date weak
attention.
women. You keep standing up. You keep switching your money from one pocket to the other. You can't make up your mind if you want to smoke a blunt or a cigarette. I'm confused, bruh. This is bad television.
And side note, bringing out your money is very unattractive to a real woman. We don't care about
Because,
all that.
because
Exactly.
what do y'all mean? That's my pocket change. That ain't no money. That's pocket
It
change.
don't matter. You
I
keep
got
on
three.
bringing it out
Matter of
like
fact, I got five
you
business cards and
bragging.
three credit cards.
Hold
Hey,
on.
I ain't getting
Answer
no
the guy
money.
question. Please answer our
Hey,
caller's question.
if your man
I
can't
know
go
Now
you
in
know
his
sit
you
pocket
pull
right
down.
money
Sit
now,
out.
if he
down.
can't go
It's
in his pocket
okay.
right now and pull out $1,000, you got a broke ass nigga. Cause this my pocket change.
Mr.
This is how
Toxic,
I
Ouch.
let's
live
go
the
back to
last
the
2
caller's
days.
question.
All I'm
Let's
saying is,
revert to the Mr.
hey,
Toxic, let's go back to the
I just
caller's
pulled out some
question,
pocket
please.
change and y'all talking about money. That let y'all know y'all ain't got no
Hey,
money. I'm
hey,
just saying, this
Snag,
is my
Snag, you
pocket
can,
change.
Snag, hold on. You can pull out $1,000, but how many pink slips you got? How many
Ooh.
late
How
fees you
many
got?
pink slips I got?
How many past due notices do you have? I'm just curious.
Past due. All my
Hey,
bills paid. Nigga, what the hell you talking about?
shit, my
You
mortgage
already
Paid
paid.
the
That's all
past
that
bill
matters.
before they do.
That's
All
all that
my
matters.
bills
Ty,
is
Hey,
see why you're
respectfully
not standing up
paid.
showing money.
hey, now hold on, Tough Tone, because you is
How
I
one
big
don't
am
want
I?
internet
How
to,
big
gangster.
am I,
Miss
nigga?
G.
How big am I? That's what I want. I want you to ask that question. How big am I,
What is
lady?
that?
Hey,
Am I big enough?
hey, is
I'm
it
big
me or
enough.
Snaggerpuss look like Jerome from Martin? Jerome,
How
Hey
big
caller,
am I, lady?
you gonna have to saw him out. He gets like when the host need a Snickers. That's the level he's
Look
on
at
right
you,
now.
hey,
man.
no, he, hey,
Y'all better watch me on my
Where
Instagram.
your meat at on your bone?
Hold on,
hey, man,
caller.
you got church socks on while you in the kitchen eating ice cream?
Caller, can you answer the question? Who do you think is more toxic? Do you think women or men is more
Look at that
toxic,
swuggle
or do
on
you
right
think
there.
they
Look at that
equal?
swuggle on. Look at that swuggle on right
Personally,
there.
I think they're equal. I
See,
think
I
they're
agree.
equal.
There we go.
I think, cause women get
Hey,
pregnant to
hey, hey,
hold
don't
on
try
to a
to
man.
answer
That's
for the
toxic.
women, dog, because all these women on here.
Hey,
Man, tell the truth,
oh no,
man.
I'm not, but I'm just being
Hey,
honest.
He
but
Hey
breaking
man,
listen,
it
but
I
down.
listen.
got.
How can
What
we
you
be
think?
equal when we
What you
not
think
equal in
about me?
numbers? You know, they outnumber us
But
7-1.
listen,
So
I
that don't even make sense
listen.
for you
I
to
got.
say we equal, bro.
Let him
Man,
answer, Ty.
listen, Ty. Listen, bro. I got a bunch of sisters and a
I ain't
bunch of
finna
aunties
downgrade me.
and a few uncles. So I watch these crazy Negroes that they done dated because once they put that voodoo on them, they can't shake them. That makes that Negro toxic. Now I didn't get to the women yet.
7-1.
I don't need no
I didn't
woman
get. Hold on.
spaghetti.
Women can be toxic too now. You know
He
the
was
women on
toxic.
Section 8 are very toxic.
Yeah, because they
Never dated a
poison
woman on
spaghetti.
Section
That's
8.
why I don't need no woman spaghetti.
Did you
What
say
y'all
women is
say?
toxic because of their Section 8?
I said
Nah,
never date a woman on Section 8.
that's not
I didn't say
true.
anything was wrong with Section 8. You not
You said the same thing
you
Ice Cube
missing
said.
you
Ice
missing my
Cube already
point.
said that.
We gonna mute
You
you,
missing
Snake.
my point.
Woman that cooks spaghetti, man.
But like
They
I
like
said,
them women on
women
Section
Caller,
outnumber
can you
7-1.
elaborate on
So
what
how
you
are
mean
they
by
not
women
more
on Section
toxic than
8?
us? Y'all just ain't doing y'all math. That's the
Section 8
sad
is
part.
great.
And all y'all grown and educated. I don't understand how y'all don't see that.
You know that's
Way
the
more
problem with
toxic
Now,
women.
women than
Caller,
these toxic men.
They
Hands
get a
down.
woman with Section 8 and they still can't pay that woman rent. They still can't help that woman out. And her rent don't be but like $12 and they still can't pay that shit.
Hold
Y'all broke
on.
ass,
Let's
sorry ass, little ass niggas
let's
y'all
say
be
this
fucking with.
about women
Pay
though.
your rent for the
Let
year,
let
huh?
me address that, Snag. A
At
woman
least I leave
who move on
$100 on the
Section
counter
8,
every time I hit it. It's heavy. It's
Snag,
protocol
chill.
to me. I
A
make,
woman who's on
I make
Section
all
8
women
and
pay
cannot
my
pay
child
her $12 rent,
support.
it is not that man's responsibility to handle that woman's rent, and they are only dating. That is not a man's responsibility to, especially if she can't pay $12. That's a woman's issue, cold heartedly.
But that's
no,
sad though.
my problem is not with the woman that used Section 8 as a stepping stone to step up, but that woman that keep having kids so she can stay on it. That's what I mean by that. When all they
You don't
do is
even
sit up and smoke weed and drink all day long. That's a
So,
toxic
so,
female.
you don't
so,
even have
caller,
to
Yeah.
I
be
totally
You
agree
talking
with
about
what
Section
you
Hispanic
8
just
females?
said.
no more. People hand
You
it
talking about
down.
Hispanic females, right?
They hand the Section 8 down now.
You must be talking about Hispanic
Caller,
females or something. What are you talking about?
Hey, my name, they call me Fact Check.
okay,
No,
fact
fact
check.
check.
I
You
want to
supposed
address
to have
you.
a
Oh, fact
point.
check.
Your
Fact check.
name
I want to
Dwayne.
address you. I
I'm
think
listening.
that's the difference between a woman that has goals for herself and a woman that don't. I just had a conversation. Fifi is my real good friend. I just had a conversation with her yesterday, last night, where I told her I was on Section 8 at one point in my life. When I got to the point to where I got a better job and I can handle my rent, I took myself off of Section 8 because I felt like, why stay on it when God has put me in a position where I could now take care of my own rent? Now let me move this to some single mother that needs it more than me. So that
You know
comes with
what?
the type of
So
woman,
you
her
telling me
mentality.
Right. I
you done
celebrate
put
you
that
and I
in your Section
congratulate you,
8
and
before
I
you
agree
got
with
a
you
house?
completely. It's stealing if you ask me. If you just gonna be lazy and just want to smoke weed and drink all day long and can't pay $35 a month or $110 a month in rent, and you got all these kids and you still getting food stamps, my tax dollars is taking care of you.
I wouldn't say that
I
that's
know your
No,
toxic.
no,
tax
I would
not
dollars
say
is
that
you.
that's
No.
ignorant,
Listen,
though.
your tax
I'm
dollars
talking
is
about
not
those
nothing
ones.
more than women getting food stamps.
I'm talking about those ones that use the system to get over on, not a
Oh no,
stepping
they
stone.
exist.
Fact
I'm
check.
not
Fact
disregarding
Yeah.
check.
that. They
Fact check. I ain't
exist.
gonna sit here and let you
However,
down these people like that. Your dollar, you ain't your none of your tax money go towards none of that food stamps them people get. Every time a woman get food stamps, the government put it on the father's head. And that shit goes off of their goddamn
Uh,
child
uh,
support. And they pay that shit.
Oh
So
goodness.
that ain't
Man,
got
not
nothing
for
to do
hey,
with
food
you know what,
stamps. That's
Snagglepuss?
cachet. Know the
I
difference.
forgot, man. I forgot, Snag. You know everything.
Fact
You
That's
got
check.
a
that's the
PhD
reason
in
now you don't
everything.
put no you don't
Can
hear
I
making
ask a
statements you
question
don't
real
know the true
quick?
Period.
facts about it.
Can I ask a
You know
question real quick?
I'm just gonna
Go
tell you the
ahead, Miss
truth.
G. We gonna mute you, Snag.
This the question that I have. I think this is the part that people kind of skip when we talk about like the welfare and all this, like and child support and all that. So it's all good and great that the state pick up the medical bills, but you get mad when you gotta pay child support.
Miss G, I
Wait a minute.
ain't never paid
Hold on.
for nobody else.
Let's go there with that. Let's
Long
go there with that,
as,
cause
long as the state
I didn't have a problem. I didn't have a problem with paying child support. Now a lot of men that do. But you know what? It's a lot of men that don't have nothing to do with their kids, and guess what? The state can't find them. But those of us that love our children and take care of our kids, they get on us. I got a child that's living with me. He grown now, but I paid child support while he stayed with me for 10 years.
Well, that was your fault.
So
that was your fault for not going to court.
Hold on. No, actually, it was not. But we're not about to get off into that.
Well, that was your fault.
We're not gonna get off into that.
Wait. I'm gonna have to back you up, fact check. I'm gonna have to back you up because you're right. When you are going through court and stuff like that, when it comes to men, sometimes they don't do them right. They don't.
No, they fly the hell out of us.
So I agree.
Wait a minute.
And it didn't make no sense. But here's the thing though. It didn't stop nothing. I mean, well, it stopped me from going to Jamaica, but that's about it.
You have to get an attorney. Did you get an attorney to try to fight to get the child support stopped? Did you do the paperwork out to get the child support?
I did the paperwork. I did it. It's in a different state.
You know how you get out of child support, Nick? Let me tell you how you get out of child support.
So hold on. But one thing for sure, I'm glad it wasn't in California.
But I'm talking about if you sitting up here telling me that your child was with you for 10 years and you still was paying child support to somebody else, I'm not rolling with that.
Miss G, clearly, because he has to pay child support for the previous years.
My son still live with me now.
It has to be for the previous 10 years when he wasn't.
Is it 50-50 custody?
I have custody of him. Well, he grown now. But I'm just saying.
For 10 years he wasn't in your custody.
You have to look at the custody too. So is it 50-50 custody? Is it like, what type of dynamic is it?
No. What had happened was she called me and said he threatened to run away if he ain't come live with me. And I said, well, send me my son. And that's how it went.
And he was still collecting the child support.
And he been with me ever since.
Okay, so that was your fault as a man for not sending the court.
No, hold on, wait a minute. I did the paperwork. I can show you everything that I've done.
Toxic.
If you don't show us the court, you
full of the paperwork. But they couldn't. Man, if you seen, just look up Michigan's friend of the court and look at all of them.
And if you don't show us the court, I understand.
They was robbing. They were taking. Listen, they were taking 65% of my check.
And there's fee waivers. Do you understand that? And a lot of African Americans don't understand law. And
no, hold on. And I get that. And I get that. And you know what? I didn't. I didn't qualify.
Every state is different.
Did you pay for your child to be born, or were they born on some type of Medicaid?
No. Me, I had health insurance. Me and his mother was married at the time.
Okay. So what was you paying for if y'all was married?
When we got divorced, they just. You said what?
I said, what was you paying child?
What did you say?
You was paying child support.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't pay child support then. I paid child support once we got divorced. But my son was like 1 when we got divorced, and we got a daughter together too. So I had 2 kids I was paying child support for.
Okay.
So, and when I moved here, when I moved to California, you know how y'all toxic women are.
Man,
and I'll leave it at that.
Toxic, motherfucker.
Y'all try to say we toxic because you ain't handle your business. No, you
right.
still have one child. You still have one child over there, so you were supposed to pay child support. You took your son and you had the other child with the mom, and so you still had to pay child support for the one. Did you go to court and say,
but hold on, but wait a minute. She didn't pay child support for my son.
You didn't go.
Did you? Let me ask you a question. Did you file it?
And I wasn't going to. I'm a grown ass man.
Okay then, so shut your mouth. You ate what you needed.
I wasn't going to.
You ate what you needed to. Let's just be real here. As adults, and I don't care what state it is, every state has fee waivers, and I know that because I do research for different type of states for this court shit I do at work every day. But at the end of the day, if you fail to do your proper research or you fail to go ahead and file in the state of California, on her, that was your bad, but that's okay.
Right, but I had my reason. I had my reasons for not filing. I mean, I'm gonna just be frank. I didn't just do it because I had somebody down there, and I could have done it, but I didn't do it for a reason.
That was your love.
Look,
So
one
appreciate
thing.
you
Hold
for
on, no.
doing that.
See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. One thing me and Miss G got differently is I'm a believer. So what I did was I prayed about it, and I
And
waited,
you still
and
have
I
to pay.
waited.
So God is
And hold on,
good.
I paid. Yeah, I paid, but I did. Hold on, but here's the thing though. I'm still not losing. I ain't missed out. I ain't missed a beat.
Okay, so why complain about it? You were just
I'm
using
not.
it to say
Hold
toxic
on,
women.
right is right and wrong is wrong. It's still wrong. Y'all brought up the subject of child support. I just said I'm not complaining because it's done and over with.
Okay.
No,
I'm
you
just
brought
saying
it
in
up.
general.
Okay,
Go
so
I
ahead.
didn't
Go
bring
ahead,
up
life
child support.
coach. What you got to say?
What?
Did you
Is she
mute
muted?
yourself?
I can't.
you
We
probably
can't hear
did.
you. Fee, we can't hear you.
Let me text her and tell her we can't hear her.
Yeah, we
Mike
can't
says
hear
that
you.
I prayed to the IRS.
Hey,
This should
We
not
can't
pay
hear you, life
taxes.
coach.
You know what most
Sorry,
big
can y'all hear me
problem
now?
is?
Yeah, we
Why
can hear
your
you
child
now. Go
support?
ahead.
Going in and we couldn't
Okay,
hear
so at the
nothing.
beginning, I'm
And
sorry.
I
At the
feel sorry
beginning,
for
he
him.
said that he had no problems of paying child support. So if he had
Yep.
no problems of paying child support, he's not going to go and fight like that. He's not going to
That's
go
what
to the
I'm
ringer,
saying.
right?
But he tried to make it seem like it was an
I know.
issue.
I had his back. Yeah, and
It
I had his
was
Oh,
back.
an
what
issue.
I'm
He was
saying? No,
just
no.
Trying
saying
to
it couldn't.
Hold
He
on.
was trying to
Me.
say it.
trying
He was
to
Wait
trying
a
to
minute.
use
say
they
it.
bring us into their
Wait a minute.
toxic behavior.
Me,
You know he
me
does
paying
it every
child
time he
support.
got a hit.
Me paying child support wasn't the issue. How much I had to pay was the issue.
okay, so
I
then
didn't
it
have
was
a
still an
problem with
issue
paying
that you
child
chose
support.
not to
It was
address.
how much I had to
So,
pay. That was
but you
ridiculous.
just said the key word that you a believer, right? And you prayed about it.
Yeah, I am a
And
believer.
what believers miss in the word of God is that faith without works is dead. You can pray all
Hmm.
you want, but you
Hold
got to
on.
put
Still
the
didn't put
work
no work
Hold
in
on.
in.
Hold on.
and have the
Hey,
faith that
hold on. Wait a
lines
minute. Wait a
up
minute.
with
Wait.
what's right.
Hold on.
So
Well. Here's the thing about that statement you just made.
Oh
Because now you in my
Don't
wheelhouse.
say that.
That statement. Hold on. That statement you just made. It's a question, not a statement. Go back and look at that in Timothy. It's a question. That's why he go on to say, "I will show you my faith by my works." So quote. Come on, quote that right. And I'm
Yeah,
not.
he
I'm not
know the Bible.
I,
or
I
getting
do know
excited
the
like that.
Bible.
But what I'm saying is that's how sometimes that's why the Bible says we perish for the lack of knowledge because we don't dissect
Yeah,
it.
and in
Think
your
of that.
don't say the
situation,
Bible.
you
Don't say
perish
that. I
for the
agree.
lack thereof knowledge. You perish in your situation with paying too much because of your lack of knowledge
Thank
and your
Bro,
you.
you
will and
was
Thank
not gonna
you.
willpower to
win
want
this
to do it.
And
argument, man.
knowledge is
Let it
power.
go,
Thank you.
bro.
You can
You
prove
Let
it.
arguing
it
with all
go.
these
Lord,
women.
y'all
Let
better
it
use
go.
You
y'all
know,
good
let it
sense.
go.
Let
Y'all
it
better
go,
Thank
use
you,
fat.
y'all
meaning.
Hold on.
good
It's a
sense.
wrap, bro. Just say, all right, fuck it. I
Go
Thank
lost.
you,
ahead.
Let it
But
meaning.
go.
look, it's okay. It's okay
Man,
because
I
I
ain't
have a cool with it. You done paying. So thank God.
These,
I have a
so I ain't
question for him. How much
I'm
time did
telling
you
you,
spend with
toxic
that
women, you
child?
can't win argument against
sure
them.
how much what?
Fuck you. How much time did you spend with that child?
No.
Hey man,
My
can
child
y'all
support was
please
set up
start
before I
getting
left. I had them I had every week, every other weekend and every other holiday and the summer month. That's how it was set up when I lived in Detroit. So we never changed nothing when I moved from Detroit to California. So that's not why I went up. That was her. So when they
Okay.
ran my name and they found out how much damn money I was making.
Oh my God. Wait a minute.
Let it
So
go,
So
man. You gonna have these ladies
I
killing
know
you.
how I go.
Let it go.
perish,
I'm
perish
glad
for
y'all.
the lack
Hold
of
on.
knowledge. Get it
Have
yourself.
you got stuck with it? I got the
Right.
damn check stubs to prove it. I still hold on to them to show my son not
They
to
don't
go out and knock
tell
up no damn toxic ass female. That's the
Because you
reason why I
feel
hold
so.
on to him,
You
so
ain't
my
gonna
son to know
convince
this
your
is what
son to
happened.
do shit because them boys, they gonna put that in any damn thing that's gonna let them.
I know,
Hmm,
man, but I'm trying. I'm
that's
doing my very
fact.
best.
But
Hey,
I'm
Hold on,
happy
you
that
know what?
you're at
They
least
make
fact
it
check.
seem
fooling
like
yeah.
him.
you're so
My
toxic and
my
you
first
didn't do
girl,
what
But
you were supposed to do.
Fact
my
check
first
it.
girl
I'm
was a
glad
crack
that that you
baby.
paid.
You dealing with
It's
toxic
unfortunate. But
women,
Fact check
fat.
question
it.
for you. Question for you that the one that was saying he paid child support. Fact check.
Fact check.
Okay. Do you
He didn't fact.
believe,
He
because
didn't
what
check
I
his
hear
facts.
Do I believe what?
what I hear from a lot of men is they get mad that they have to pay child support, but do you men not realize that child support money, I can only speak for myself, that money didn't go, when I put my baby daddy on child support, it wasn't because I was being vindictive or because we broke up. I gave him 2 years to step up. But the thing that I've heard a lot is that men think that women are using the money on them, and they're not realizing that if you are in that household, you won't be spending that same amount of money. You have to help on that rent. You have to help on the
Can I
light bill.
interject for you?
You have to help on the food.
Can I get
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, let me answer that. I was paying $860 every 2 weeks. $860 every
Okay,
2
and
weeks.
how much is rent?
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Let's
Which
do
means,
it now.
hold on. Now, at the time, hold on. Wait a minute. We're not talking about California inflation. We're talking about in Michigan, where you can get a 3-bedroom house for $450 a month. Let's talk about that. So once it got said and done, I was paying all her bills, and she had money left over. And if I called my son out of his room and had him come in here, every time my kids call me and ask me for something, I provided it. Now that's not a lot.
Now, fact check, can
Now
I your
I
back?
get it. That's why I said I get it. I didn't have a problem with paying. It was just the amount that I had to pay. Because I shouldn't have to pay all her damn bills.
1 second.
Can I read this comment from It's Mike Sandoval's YouTube channel? He said, quoting the Bible about not paying child support is toxic. That's all I got.
Man. Hey, but look.
See, hold on. Well, Mike, that ain't why I quoted the Bible. I quoted it because of scripture she said. So that's why I quoted it. But that's one thing I don't. Hold on, wait a minute. That's one thing I don't play with is the word. I mean, I ain't mad at nothing else. But that's one thing I don't play with.
Now, is that Iced Out Queen that asked fact check that question?
Yeah, that's me. It's kids.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So Iced Out Queen. One thing I'm not gonna disregard as a whole when it comes down to men having to pay child support. I'm not gonna be deaf, blind, or stupid to know that there are some women that absolutely blow that money on whatever the hell they want to. So he has my agreement on that. He definitely does, because I've seen it firsthand with women who let me go buy me bundles, let me go buy me a fit for this, but then the kids still have a need. Whereas there's women like yourself who use bundles, let me go buy for the proper needs. So let's not be women. Let's not be women and act as if. Let's not be absent-minded as women, just as a whole, to say that there is not women out there that are taking that child support money that they're getting and not utilizing it for the child and solely for the child and the needs of that household for that child.
Right.
Okay. So let's back him up on that understanding.
Well, the reason why I couldn't back him up on that is because I can only speak for I don't have female friends that do that. I'm the type of woman, I hold my friends accountable. If I see you doing something wrong, I'm going to speak to you in love and tell you that that's wrong. But in my personal situation, I don't have friends that do that. So that's why I
have you not heard about it?
Some people say you
I definitely heard about it.
Because if they allow you to do it, go ahead and get it. And that's what's messing with the household now. That's why they got us in out the house. And all our sons are soft. So they listen to these damn music and want to think they're gangster and go out here and get themselves killed. But I guess that's our fault too, though.
I commend you. I commend you for actually stepping up, though, as a man, as a father, and do what you're supposed to do. I do commend you for that. So I don't want you to think that any of us is taken away from that. However, you didn't check your facts on this. Lowering that payment.
I did.
And I
did. Michigan is a totally different state. Check it out. Michigan is a totally different ball game. Now, California hit you with interest. Michigan don't hit you with interest. But California will tell you out the frame with interest.
Yeah, in California, you could also walk down there with that same woman.
I appreciate you.
In California, you could also walk down there with that woman that put you on child support with that balance at 20 racks or higher and tell her we decided to be together, and that balance will be deleted. I assure you.
That part.
Firsthand.
But what happened was, I got married and had another child, so that wasn't going to happen.
No, because that woman is now jealous, and she now I need what I got coming to me for mine.
Yeah, so
I just really wish that more women
you grab a
and
baby
more
mama, choke a
men,
baby mama, you shake a baby mama. No, I'm sorry.
if we decide that we don't want to be together, I really wish we would just take a stand and be okay with that and be adults about the situation and realize that we still
Strap
need
up,
to
nigga.
raise our kids together. It doesn't even have to be let me put him on child support or let me put her on child support. How about we go and do the right thing and we just raise our kids together?
Let me make a comment. Hey, Raw, you said I wasn't spending time with my kids.
You said you was a
Would you like for me to
deadbeat.
call my daughter? She's 25 now. Would you like for me to bring my son in here? Like I said, he lives with me. He'll be 22 next month. You sure about that? Hold on, I got a 25. I got a 26-year-old daughter too. You want to
Man, you
talk
don't
about
gotta
that?
prove nothing to us, man. We believe you,
So
man.
you can't tell me. One thing I pride myself on is being a damn good father, no matter what. Because I
That's
damn
your
sure was gonna be
opinion,
a better
though.
father to my kids than my father was.
That's your opinion, Fat
Damn
Cake.
sure.
That's your
Like,
opinion, Fat Cake. But I bet
ain't
you if I
nobody
ask your kids if you a
living
good
this
father,
world
they
for
gonna be like,
free.
no, man.
I don't care
That
what you
nigga don't
say.
buy us
No,
shit.
that is
He
his
don't do
fact.
nothing
That
for
is
us.
his fact.
I've
That's
been
not
asking
an opinion.
niggas for
That's
a
his own
This
PlayStation
truth.
for
nigga's
for
OD.
5
If he
years.
knows
He
that
won't
he's a
help
good
us get a
father and that
PlayStation
shows through
5.
his actions, I don't think he should be
One
held
mic,
accountable
one
for
mic.
what he's
We
supposed
can't
to
hear
do as a
everybody.
father.
You stupid
I'm
snap.
sorry.
I bet you if I
I'm
ask
like,
niggas
one
if
mic.
you a
I
good
can't
dad, a
hear.
good dad, they gonna be like, hell no.
Huh?
What you talking about,
That nigga
Toxic?
don't do nothing for us.
I know.
He said
I
if
don't
he
think it's
asks
You
nothing
just
wrong
Snagglepuss, I
with
mean, if
I
he
yapping.
don't think
asks
it's anything
Facts
wrong with
kids,
child
that's what they
support. I
gonna
think
say.
people put such a stigma on it because they don't want to pay it. That's the problem.
I don't think there's anything wrong with child support either, but to put it on somebody that's actually taking care of their responsibility and make it hard for them, I don't think
my
that's
thing
okay.
is
That's ridiculous.
it shouldn't even matter.
I
That's
think it
my
Every
is
girl
too.
thing.
that I ever
Like I
dated
would
that
be
received
feeling
child
like
When,
support.
if my
if you
child
ever
is
been
somewhere
through,
else, I won't have no problem paying for wherever my child is at. It shouldn't even be an issue.
It should be a
That's what
flat
I
Every
why
rate.
do you
girl
have to
that
go
Exactly.
to
Why
court
do you look
to
at
get
it
that
as
if he's
something
already
bad?
doing that?
every
Huh?
Why
girl
do
They
that
you have
I've
to go?
ever
killing
Why do
dated
you
that
have to go
they
through
received
the
child
list
killing
of
support,
child support?
when they receive their
what
child support
rich
payment,
people
they
they
Well,
bought
kill
an
rich people for
outfit,
if
a
you're
pair of
married
shoes.
and you get a divorce, that's automatic. So
I'm
so
nine
sorry.
she
times
deserve
out of
half?
10, through a
She
divorce,
deserve
you have
half?
to do a
Uh,
parenting plan, which will include child support.
Okay, but not
That's
half his
just
shit.
how that goes. Period. So
350.
it's not women just it's some of us that ain't just running down to the office to put somebody on child support.
See,
When
we been the
you're
show is
married,
about
you
toxic
get a
women.
divorce. That's
Yes.
included
The
in
show
the
was about
divorce.
toxic women. Now you know about all the women going out there having
Me too.
babies by
So it's
all
not
these
about toxic
rappers and
women, but
actors
okay.
and athletes to get these child support.
They
Oh,
next.
look, we
They
could bring up
next.
that one person, Brittany Renner or Washington, that one who had PJ Washington.
Toxic.
Man, that girl,
yup, yup,
that's
yup.
toxic.
And she did him
Should have stayed
dirty.
there.
And
Yup.
the dude's still sleeping with her though.
They should
That's what
only
I be
they should
saying.
give them
That's how
women a
toxic
flat
y'all
rate.
are.
They
Y'all
should
will
go.
still go sleep
First of
with
all, they
her,
don't have no
and y'all
expensive
Oh,
jet
no,
y'all
time.
will
that's
do whatever with her, and you'll continue to have
no,
more babies
no.
with
My thing
her,
is this
and
though,
she'll
Miss
be
G.
collecting
My thing
You
is
know,
this:
funds.
you know
if you
why?
need all this
You
money
know
to
why?
raise the baby, I think the baby should go with the daddy. Then, if you can't support it, the baby should just go with the daddy. You can't afford it, fuck it. Well, I'm gonna give
His
you all this
schedule don't
money,
permit
and
it
you gonna be
though,
buying
unless he
Gucci
gonna
and
get
all
a
that shit
nanny.
for yourself. Fuck that.
My thing is, all that's irrelevant when you talking about females like her because you know exactly what you getting into when you sleep with girls like her. Like, so what are we doing? Like,
Like
why are
That's
you
they
stupid. First of
complaining?
all,
You knew what it was. You knew
you
what
need to
time it
double
was when
strap
you
up on
laid down
them.
with a chick like her. 9 times out of 10, she didn't been passed through the same circles y'all
I
in.
don't understand how they hit the
Let's be
same
clear
chick.
on
That's
that.
stupid.
They be knowing all the dudes that slept with her. They didn't been with her. So you just the dummy that decides to get her pregnant. Now you're mad.
Right, caller, you there?
That's the problem. I don't see the
I,
problem. You signed up for it. Like,
You
that's
there?
that's that that's that voodoo y'all toxic women have.
hey caller, you said it's voodoo.
Not voodoo.
man,
No,
That's
listen,
voodoo.
we got another caller. Caller, you there? Hello, caller.
Hello, caller. You're on with Why Are You Still Single? And we're talking toxic. Are you toxic? Mm-mm.
Oh, that's Raul.
Oh,
who?
well, he must be back on that GPS phone. Or, I
He
mean,
he
what's
he
that's
not.
from
He
PCS
got that
phone?
dial up, that Obama dial up.
And Boost Mobile.
Man.
He forgot to
Okay,
put his
caller.
house phone on the charger. You know, Raw got a
Who
house
was
phone.
that?
Cause my thing is, okay, I got a question for y'all on this then. Cause fact check was a prime example. You see how he was calling the mama toxic, but you didn't do your due diligence to get stuff done. So who's the toxic one in this situation?
I wouldn't say that that's toxic though.
Miss
I
G,
would say that that's a lack
you didn't hear
thereof.
nothing I said.
Toxic?
You didn't hear nothing I said. You said I didn't do my due diligence. Well, here's the thing though. I would never talk bad about their mother. Never.
You ain't gotta
I
talk
would
about
never
you
talk
said
bad about it.
toxic.
Never. But you didn't hear what I said with all I've done. I got paperwork still to this day that I can prove to you
That you
Are
of
you
what
didn't
I've
holding on
done.
that as a sore reminder
wow.
or just
Did
as
you
an
Oh no,
accomplishment?
no,
Y'all know
I
fact
got,
check son like 30 years old.
I have it. I keep my check stubs to show my son
okay,
But
now
why is
that if
that
he go
relevant
out
to
here,
your
this
son?
can happen to him too.
Oh,
one
okay.
question.
So you keep it as
I
a
got
learning
one
lesson.
question. I got one question. Did you get an attorney?
No,
He said no.
Okay, then. So we done talking with that then.
Does he
hey
have to
one.
get an attorney to fight?
Huh?
Caller,
Boy,
you
You
yeah.
there?
said you don't need an attorney to. Did he need an attorney to fight? All he needed to do was
No, some courts
do the
require you
work.
to have an attorney. Like in
Ain't heard the
Tennessee,
caller, sorry.
for you
See
to
why?
do like
Yeah, the guy
any
with the
type
Obama
of
phone is
like
calling back.
sometimes child support initial, if you're not married or
Raw.
nothing like that,
Yeah.
you have to
There we
hire
go.
an attorney.
Obama's working.
What you mean?
So different state, different rules. That's why I was just asking because
Yeah.
he was talking about state to state. Then the best thing for you to have done was hire an attorney in that state. If you can't be there all the time to go in and
Well,
represent you, don't nobody want to
what
spend
had
money
happened?
when it needs to be
But
spent.
listen,
And it's
what
confusion.
had happened was I wasn't. It wasn't a
Uh-oh.
plan for me to leave Michigan. It kind of happened. So it
Oh
was
yeah, I
a
remember
spread of
that
the
story.
moment. It was
Okay,
spontaneous,
back.
and I just got the hell out of Dodge. So
Okay.
it wasn't like that. It wasn't like I just
But
set up
but
and
everybody
made
on the show,
preparation to move.
let's
But you
not
said
mix
10
toxic
years
with
though.
ignorant decisions because that's not what toxic is. Toxic is something that just fuels over. Like it's not so much ignorance. The fact that, and no disrespect to you, fact check. It's the fact that he didn't handle his business necessary. It was an ignorant move on his behalf. Was it toxic? No. The way his ex-wife, went about, keeping the child support on him, was that toxic when he was still having 50-50 custody with him? Absolutely. That was a toxic move. So we'll put that out there. Yes, your wife moving toxically, she ex-wife, I'm sorry, that was very toxic on her behalf. But let's just take accountability for the inadequacy on your end with either not having the means
I hear you, but
or
here's the thing. I get
and you
along
want to
with
keep
her,
battling
and
it.
she remarried, and me and her husband get along. I mean, me and her cousin boys. Every time I go to Detroit, I hang with them. So that can stay where it's at. I'm beyond that because, like I said, it didn't stop nothing.
Absolutely, and good. That's a great thing for you that you were able to pay $860 every 2 weeks. There's some men out here in California that cannot do that, and that even that can do it, that won't. Now that's what makes that toxic for that man.
Right, but I had a wife. That had my back though. I'm not gonna
See?
sit up here and say I was Superman because I'll be
Well,
lying
you're
to you. I
unit
worked for the water
because you
company
and your
out in
wife
Orange
are
County.
one. You and your wife
Right,
are one. So your unit took care of that as you and husband and wife should. Now, some women who, if you married her, nigga, that's your responsibility. I ain't taking care of that. Now, that would have been toxic on your wife.
Oh no, she didn't pay for the child support. She didn't pay none of it. But she got madder every 2 weeks more than I did, though. I tell you that much.
Stop talking. Quit while you ahead, fact check. Quit while you ahead. You just give the credit and you snatch it back.
Hey, Raw,
no.
Raw on the line.
I'm just saying she had my back is what I'm saying. She held me. She held me up. She held me down. She held me up.
Rob, what's the most toxic trait you have seen within a woman or a man? You have to be equal here. What's the most toxic thing you've seen a woman do, and what's the most toxic thing you've seen a man do?
I think the most toxic thing in a relationship is how they treat the other person's kids. So I've seen it both ways. that they treat the kid bad from a woman's perspective because they don't like the baby mama or they the old girlfriend. I think that's the most. I think that's the worst trait you can have when starting a new relationship with somebody.
Agreed.
I agree.
Because
Well,
that's the one, and or I don't want to lean more toward. Well, that would be about even because they don't want the kid to spend time with the spouse or the mother or the father. They want that time that the kid's getting.
Exactly. So that's
So
very toxic on both
yes,
both
on
ends.
both ends. So I would
Okay.
think that's the most even one out of both. I think that happens in every. Well, if the man or woman is bad, I think
Okay.
that's it on that part.
What about you, Miss G? What do you think the most toxic thing that you've seen from a from a dating relationship for a male or female?
Uh, well, for me, this the bold face lying. Like you lying. We both know you lying, and you still gonna lie. That's like one of the
Absolutely.
most toxic things for me. Like you know you are. We both know you are, and you just gonna stand your ground on the line. Like
Yeah, some men feel like if I started lying, ain't no way she could tell the difference. They gonna stick to that lie until they go to their grave. That's
that's what
childish
I'm
and toxic.
The
Agreed.
only
very.
lie, the only lie y'all won't let a man let go is if he's cheating.
No, it's a whole lot of other small white lies that
Like what? Like what?
go into a big
Like what?
cluster.
Would it be a
You ain't
what
been
be
in
a
a
deal breaker
relationship, so
other than he lying to you about him cheating on another woman?
Okay.
I think the whole ordeal of you handling your business as a male, handling your
Okay.
That,
situation,
that's not the
That's the
whether
question I
that's
asked
biggest
you. I
lie
said,
you can.
what
That's
other
the
what
biggest
other
lie
thing
you
can
can
he?
tell. There's STDs. Then you put a lot of people at
That's
risk
cheating.
when
If
you
he
do
get an
but
STD,
see,
he cheating, right?
you
snag,
lie.
snag. We're not talking about that. We're talking about toxic traits. What is so? Since you're talking now, what is the most toxic thing in a relationship, whether it be male or female, that you have witnessed either firsthand or that you saw experience?
Anyone wearing thong and pants.
Women lying.
Okay, so you and Miss G is like, okay, males lying, and for you, it's the lies from women. You didn't elaborate a
Yeah.
little bit.
No,
Just
no, no.
lying
I
to
mean,
lie.
when women lie, it don't count. Men is
What?
the only
Who
thing that
said
can
that?
lie, but women lie more than men.
But
Women
who
are like cats. They cover their shit up real good,
but
Not
who
that.
says
but they
it
will
doesn't
I
lie.
don't like
count?
that.
But who says it doesn't
How?
count? See? No, I said who said it doesn't count? Because every lie counts. It's just, are you as the male in that relationship holding that lie accountable? Are you making her own up to her bush BS, or what is that? What does that look like for you as it being toxic?
The toxic. See, what be so toxic is that the lies that women tell are only for control. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
so women lie to keep control. Got it. We're gonna
Yes,
move on. We're gonna move on.
are only
That's
for
in his
control.
scenarios. That's in his scenarios. Women lie for control. All right. Who? Ty, you still there?
I'll tell you why I got bladder issues. He had to go to the restroom.
Ooh, ooh. Oh, A1. What's the most toxic thing you've seen in a? I already know what your answer goes. What's the most toxic thing you've seen, whether it be male or female, when dating, married, or in a relationship?
Hey, I'm Ty with. Hey, I'm just lying all the time. Forget it. Let's just admit it.
Okay,
We
so you
lying.
a male.
We lying to get y'all and make y'all happy because we don't live up to the expectations. So we just
Boom.
need to
So
be
men
honest.
lying out the I gate. love the realness.
Oh
I love the
wow.
honesty today. I love the honesty. Thank you, A1. Okay, so what's the
That was
other dude
real for
name?
real.
Jacole, is he still there?
Nah, they tapped
Y'all
out.
know
There you
I
go.
can't see.
Yeah, no, they
Okay,
tapped
so
out.
cool. Uh, Life Coach C, sister,
Mhm.
what is the most
Yeah.
toxic thing that you've seen, either dating, in a relationship, or um, while married, in a relationship for male or female?
A narcissist, someone that is
Mm.
manipulative, that's deceitful. portraying something that they're not.
She just gave us 10 things, y'all. Hold on, let me get my paper. Deceitful, narcissist. Okay,
But
so we could
narcissist,
agree there.
deceitful is all in narcissist too.
Oh.
So I was just,
I'm sorry.
Sum it up and say narcissist.
Women are more narcissists than men.
yeah.
Snag, we're not
Thank you,
talking to
my
you
dear.
too yet.
Women are worse than men.
Okay, so
Mute his mic.
I sound queen. If you have to sum it up and say for what's the most toxic things you either experienced or witnessed in a relationship, dating, or in a marriage that you think would make something more toxic than others.
I would have to say the cheating, not jealousy.
Jealousy.
The cheating on both parts.
Cheating. So cheating is the most
Yes.
toxic thing. Okay.
hmm
Can we all agree that all of these things is just toxic as a whole?
Yeah.
Yep, I agree.
It's just the
Anyone
dude.
Back to what
objecting?
I said at the beginning of the show, toxic has no gender.
It's just dudes do more of it. I mean, we just need to be
Attention.
honest.
No.
Women want attention.
Miss
Women
G,
want
come
more
on now.
attention.
I already told y'all.
But wait,
Seven
T.Y.,
to
you
one.
Just
asked.
like over there, and you didn't offer.
Huh?
T.Y.,
Right, he just
answer.
sitting up there
Eating
You
over
eating.
there,
came
you didn't
back. He
offer.
came back.
No,
I can't
okay.
see. I'm
Us
not
women
watching.
on
The
here,
enchiladas is
y'all
hitting
know
though.
damn well
Without
these dudes be
toxicality,
telling. Come
why
on
not
now, and the
offer?
dudes have to agree on this. They
Okay,
know
so
they be doing a bunch of lying to get us. They know they
And
So
do,
T.Y.,
I'm not
and
We don't
disagreeing with
want to lie
that.
to get
they
y'all.
have us.
I'm
We
not
fall in
disagreeing with
love
that.
with them,
We
and
don't
then we
lie to
go
get
ahead and
y'all.
accept them for what it is after we find out the truth, after we done already then fell in love with them. Come
Miss G,
on now.
Miss G,
Dudes be doing that
There goes
shit
toxic.
way
Miss
more
G.
than
You
No.
they
knew the truth the day
be
you met
lying
that
and
nigga,
reeling us
that
in.
he wasn't shit. When you met him with a pair of basketball shorts on with no wallet, and
No,
you
it be
said that
stuff
y'all
way more
only
than
talk to
that.
men
It
that
be
y'all want
stuff
to talk to.
way more
Y'all
than
don't
that.
let men talk to y'all. Y'all don't talk to the men that try to talk to y'all. Y'all only let
just
men
say
to talk to
women
you
don't,
that you want to talk to.
because you ain't type
Y'all
to
So
holler
the
at me,
man that
G.
y'all
It be
attracted to,
stuff. No, it be stuff you can't see, like hiding child support payments that's overdue, past due. We can't see that. It ain't until we get with you, and then come your tax time, they taking your whole check
hey,
because your ass
when
ain't
you
You
paid
gotta do
first
your
meet
out.
that
homework.
man,
You
Do
don't
your
be
when
homework.
you
finding
first
out
meet that
stuff
man, when you
You
first
didn't do
meet
your
that man,
homework, Miss G.
Miss G, when you
Okay,
first meet that man, you
Ty,
ask him,
No.
do he have
Yes, go
any
ahead.
kids?
What's up?
you stepped away from the table when we were getting the opinions from everybody. If you had to sum up what's the most toxic things that you either seen or experienced when it comes down to people dating, being married, or just in a relationship as a whole, whether it be a woman or a male, what would you say that it has been?
I would say the point I brought up earlier where a woman told the dude the baby was his, and it wasn't, that was pretty
Okay,
messed
so
up.
lying about who lying that they're the father of the child,
Right.
pretty much.
How that dude
Okay,
all
I
paying
think we
child
could all
support and
agree that that's
everything.
kind of toxic, right?
Very.
That's very toxic.
Toxic
Nine
as
times
hell.
out of 10, y'all be
Paying
knowing that
child
woman a
support and
hoe.
everything.
Y'all be knowing that woman a hoe anyway. It just usually it be your
That
preference
part.
trying to hold on to dear life to it.
Y'all are the
And hold
biggest.
on.
Because they want to stick their thing in everything that's moving. That's toxic.
Now let's say this to the fellas that's out there that if you have been caught up in this situation or if you is screwing a girl right now that winds up to be pregnant and you don't know y'all not married, it is okay to ask for a paternity test. Will that pull some problems within y'all relationship if y'all not married or if y'all are married? Absolutely, but it makes
You can
no
do it
sense
behind her
for
back
you
though. Now
to do it. I mean, yeah, you can because they got the kits at
you
Walmart
can
for
mail that
what
mud right in. She
25
won't
and it
even
costs
know.
$100.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Mail that
So,
mud in.
so
She won't even know.
there's things that you
I ain't
guys
got
need to do as males, so you're not caught up in that situation. And females, if you know that you done
a
gone somebody else, and it ain't you know it ain't this nigga baby, but he a good male. You'll be better off being upfront in
Yep.
layman's terms instead of carrying
And
this
just
man
saying
out
it. Yep.
alone and breaking his heart 5 years down the line. I had a homeboy, like maybe like 6, 7 years back. He found out once the kid was 5 years old that it wasn't his child, and it crushed him as a man because whole time
he's sitting up here thinking it's his child that had
Built a
another
bond and
child, and this
everything.
child look more like him, and it's crushing to a man to find that out years down the line, opposed to before the baby is even born, giving that man that opportunity to say, hey, you know what, I'm gonna be a stand up guy regardless because I love you. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies, we gotta be more cautious with what we doing with that thing, that kitty. And
That's
males
fucked
gotta be
up.
more responsible about who they having intercourse with without
Okay,
protecting
okay.
it.
Let me ask you this
Period.
though: what's worse than that?
I know my kids, mine.
What can a man do that's worse than that?
What could a
Have
man
one
do
of the
that's worse
side
than?
Worser than that.
He'll
Well,
have one
there you
on the
go. Worser.
he'll have one on the
Worse.
side.
What
Worse
can a
than
man
that.
do that's more toxic than that? What you just explained?
Mm-hmm.
Being down low and having unprotected sex with that man, and then I'm
Period.
sorry, but
That's just
I think
nasty. But okay.
as a woman, yes, yes, Ty, it's nasty, but you ask. The only
But
thing
you
that
asked
I can see
TY.
that's way less than that is either having intercourse with a man and you down low, molesting a child. Those are like the only two that I can see that's top of the line.
And then them having a baby on the side too. Let's not act like
Having a
that don't
baby
be
on
And the
the
happening.
side
baby
ain't bad.
Then somebody pop up
and
and
the
you be
baby
like, what?
But what about when
Like,
and the
the
baby sitting
girlfriend
up
or the
there
wife
being days
cheat on the
apart.
man and get pregnant by another dude?
Exactly.
Then make it like it's
only
his.
way,
Act like it's his.
only way that's a problem is
That's
the baby's
toxic
by
as
another
hell.
family member. Only way that's a problem is the baby's by another family member.
Incest.
Family member.
Oh wow, he
Boy,
took
you
this
don't
to the
listen.
extreme. That's
Hey.
not
And
toxic.
on that note, hey
That's
man,
that's
No, it ain't.
disgusting, bro.
I
Cause
appreciate these 9 people that's just
I
been
got
watching
babies
the
by
show the
cousins.
entire time.
And shout
Thank
out
you.
to you 9 people. If you still watching,
What
put a heart down there so we
Yeah,
can shout you out. I
yeah, I definitely
put a heart
appreciate
down
y'all.
there.
Chantel been hanging out all night. We
That's
appreciate
my
you.
best
Chantel, did she call
friend,
in?
Shantae. It's Shantae.
And Raw
Oh,
Daniels.
That's
Shantae.
Shantae.
one of
Oh
my
hey
best
Shantae, look,
friends.
I said hi to her earlier.
Yeah,
That's
Shantae
your
been doing her thing. But shit, I'm tired. This marathon ass show.
She's another
10 o'clock, man.
she's another Navy retiree, and she got a couple businesses too. Y'all need to follow her.
Okay.
Shantae.
Hey, what's her
That's right. Do
businesses?
your thing, sis.
Yeah.
Tell her to put them in a thing so we could
And
let them
I'm
know
glad
why the
that
9 people
I'm
watching.
glad we
Yes,
all
Shantae.
established that women are way, 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 way more toxic than
Instagram
men.
me.
No,
Women are
A1,
so man.
we established that both genders are toxic
That ain't what
Men
we said.
as,
Hey,
always
A1,
try
I
to
mean,
use
as
the
a whole.
excuse to
TY, I have a
justify
question for you,
when they
TY.
wrong. They
Hey,
always try to come up
she got a
with an
question for you,
excuse.
Ty.
Who?
Life coach.
Yes, Miss Coach.
You're married, correct?
Yes, 20 years in.
Do you believe that your wife is more toxic than you?
Without a doubt.
Okay. Does she know
What?
that?
Oh God.
She probably whooped my ass for saying it.
Where is
But yeah.
wifey at?
Yeah.
Hey,
She know
hey,
deep down inside she is. But she won't. She know.
Where is wifey at?
She was on the chat earlier
We
talking
need
shit.
we
Y'all
need to
better
bring
watch
wifey in
Hey,
because
nah.
I'm quite sure wifey do not agree that she's more toxic.
See, when you see water coming
right.
on side, just from the side, from the back somewhere, just know that that's why she's drowning his toxic ass. It's okay. We got
That part.
Hey, see what y'all understand? I'm actually a good dude. I'm not mean or mad, bad or nothing. So I don't fuck up.
That nigga Ross said high pitch answer.
Oh, I know. I was watching the show. She was on TY, and I know you a good dude.
I know he did say that all extra high note. He was in a falsetto.
She was watching. She in the kitchen. She in the kitchen, so I know she's not watching right now. So yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna send her a text. They want to text me her number.
all right. I'm just
I suggest you drown his toxic ass. No, I'm kidding.
Hey man, look, any of y'all
I'm
got
not
any
toxic.
businesses y'all want to give it up for? Y'all do it now before we get up out of here.
Yeah, I just told Shantae to put all her stuff in there. Like she did my Trump hoodie.
She did not
She
put
did a
anything
few of
in
my
there.
other shirts.
You do
She
Trump?
she,
You
she
do
put
Trump
nothing in the
shirts?
chat.
I need
She
a
having a
Trump
toxic
shirt.
Miss G,
moment
if
right
you know
now.
her business, Miss
Shantae
G,
having
if
a
you know her
toxic moment right
business,
now.
go
Shantae having
ahead
a
and
toxic
give us
moment
her
right now. You
at.
know how y'all women are. Y'all have y'all toxic moments.
Yeah, she ain't put nothing in the chat. She being real toxic.
Oh, I just
You gotta put it in the
She
chat.
got Trump hoodies?
What?
huh?
You say she got Trump hoodies?
Yeah, she
What?
did my personal one. Yeah, she does those. She do shirts. She do a gang of stuff. I'm talking about she about one of the hardest working people I know in life.
I,
And
I,
she
need, I need her to make me. I need her to make me a Trump 2024 hoodie.
hold on.
She's not gonna make you nothing because you don't even like us black women. So go to
I'm
She
glad
needs to
you
Etsy
make
and get
him
some
one that
taxes.
says.
Hold on
She
now.
needs to make
Women,
him
women
one.
gonna
Make
get their
him one that
women
says
gonna
if
get their
toxic
money
was a
now.
person, like Miss G said. Make
Hey,
him one that says if toxic was a person.
Yeah,
hey.
that's what he
One
need
thing
to
I
do
know about
next.
Black
I'm
Queens.
gonna
She
drop
didn't put
One
her
mine.
thing.
stuff in there.
Everybody
One
Uh,
got
thing
their
I know
stuff.
about
Let me.
Black
Can I drop
Queens,
mine?
they gonna get their
yeah,
money, nigga. If
absolutely.
you want me to make you
She said Beverly
a
Candy.
damn
Hold on. Is
mustache
that
shirt.
it?
So
Did I put the wrong thing?
so yeah,
No,
so
she, yeah,
my
she
business,
been on here a long
I'm
time,
a
man.
bedroom consultant for a sex
Beverly
adult
Candy, damn.
line. Okay.
Amen.
Okay.
What's wrong
So
with
it's
Nobody
for adult
can say
sex
that.
line as well as we have bath
So
items
you
as
teaching
well.
women, you teaching men and women and husbands to open their bedrooms up.
No, I'm not teaching them to open up. I'm teaching them how to have a better sex life
Mm.
and to enjoy it
An
with each
open
other.
mind and sex life. See, this the type of show we need to be talking about right here because I know the truth about that.
Mr. Toxic, I think it's your bedtime.
No, I always get invited. I'm
She
always getting
just put
invited
her
to these
thing in there.
Uh, uh,
One of them.
let me-
The
All right,
Read
where
it
my
out,
mic
Lily.
at right now?
shit,
Where's
she
the
didn't
next
put
show?
the website, nothing.
I know Shantae put she got a
She
whole link
probably
tree. Put
she
your
probably feeding
Instagram.
her family dinner
Oh,
like I'm trying to
I
do.
know, my bad, my bad. We about to get off. Yeah, she didn't put the website.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to
I put mine up there.
Texas Roadhouse and get me a T-bone
Wait,
steak and
where
go
Say
is
it
it?
out
home.
loud, Felicia.
I don't see nothing from
Oh,
Felicia up
the
here.
name of my company is called Reaching the Nation. I have my own website is
You didn't put no website up there.
www.reachingthenation.com. Life coaching for men and women and children, and I specialize in mental health.
Now you should give
Put
her a
your
call.
flyer up, DP.
She got a text
Jackson
message.
Elite
Somebody
Tax
said I
Service.
should give her a
Okay.
call.
Shantae doing her thing.
I'm telling
I
you,
got,
Uh-huh.
she be doing everything.
That's
Like
you right there.
I
literally
got
like
personal
Oh, she my
psychiatry. I
competition.
don't
I need
need
to take
no
her
help.
shit down.
Yeah, that's your competition.
but she also is a he's also
I'm
like a
going
he
through
also
right
does
now.
business
You about to steal your
consulting too, like
customers.
how
She's
to
stealing all
start
my
a business.
customers. Nah, that's all good.
I'm
You
actually
got to
in
put the
therapy
website.
already. I got a personal psychiatrist.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
she
Well,
do
that's good for
business
you.
Personal.
consulting and she do the
What does
tax
that
service. You
mean?
skip the
Need to
business
call that
consulting
motherfucker.
too.
Right tonight.
But Shantae,
She
put
gonna
your
come.
link
She coming
tree,
over to my
Speed
house
put
dial.
your
tonight.
link
She
Not
right
tree
here
in
tonight,
there,
right
close.
your
now.
Instagram,
She
so
gonna
they
come
can
over.
get to your link tree.
Me and her real close.
Okay, well, see, we got your business. We got bedroom business.
I
Bedroom
did.
candy.
I put it in the chat.
No, you didn't. I don't know
You
what
No,
must
I
not
you.
be
said we
talking to
got
me.
your business.
She must have did it a long
Hey,
time ago.
y'all, it's
You gotta
tax
scroll
season
up
right
then.
now, so if you still listening, hit up A1 at Integrity Tax Services. Get your taxes done. They start accepting on
Shit.
the 24th, so y'all need
Yesterday,
it's a must.
Shantae
Come
Jackson,
get
she
your.
do taxes too. Shit, gotta
Oh, okay.
support
Well, see, I
everybody.
didn't even read it. I can't read because I'm
Oh
not
yeah,
watching.
I forgot you can't see that stuff.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah, I
can't
can't
read
even
though.
see y'all face. So
Yeah, that's
shout
me.
out to Integrity Tax One Services for getting
So
this show,
y'all gotta see,
sponsoring the show.
y'all gotta send me an image like this, and I'll
Yeah.
put them up
So
there all the
tax
time.
time
And
done.
if anybody needs a
A1, check your
dependent on their
text.
taxes, just let me know.
Check your
Y'all can
check.
use me as a dependent.
What?
Y'all ready?
I'm
Hey,
about
you
to
hey
say
you do get money for special ed people, right?
Right,
I can
you
be a
do.
dependent if
They
anybody
give you
needs a
top
dependent.
dollar too.
that lets you know how Snag ended up getting that truck. He got them 13
California
dependents.
rock.
Boy, you
Hey,
probably would
Ross said, "What state y'all in? Bedroom
$100,000
candy,
in taxes, would you?
I'm in
California.
California.
Cali.
Cali,
I'm
shot,
in
Miss Jackson.
Tennessee.
Oh,
Okay,
SC.
Tennessee.
That's South
Yeah.
Carolina.
Well,
Out here in South
we's
Carolina,
free. We's free in Tennessee.
y'all just got put out the playoffs.
All over there, vaxxed up, masked up, can't go nowhere.
Didn't y'all just get put out the playoffs?
We don't give a damn, but we can go somewhere and breathe in real life.
Yeah, the trees sucking up all that stuff in the air. Y'all gotta clean the air out here.
I don't know what we got going on, but I know we free. I ain't got to show no card or no nothing to go to get me something to eat. So
That's me. Reaching it
yeah.
Yeah, in real life, if you ever want to come do business with me.
Toxic, don't talk to me. That's toxic.
So for all of y'all that got any man weave needs, make sure
Here's
you
my
go
business right
to
here.
SnagglePuss.
Here go my business right here. If you
There
ever
you
need a
go.
good man
Yes.
weave,
Yes.
haircut, a
He has,
design in your head, anything, we can do it.
yeah. You do the
Now you
classic.
know you lost a lot of people
You
and
do the
customers
classic
now.
installs or the premium install. What you got
That's
going
7
on?
days. That's 7 days a week. From 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. That's 7 days a week. Y'all can come
That
get
ain't
this
what
done.
that.
Oh my god.
That ain't what that say.
Yeah, it said 8.
Oh, yeah. I changed the hours
Hey,
for the new
hey, there she
22.
go, Raw. Raw want to know where you from, Coach.
You can
California.
She in
you can
California.
find
She
her
popping her
on
lips.
tell
I'll go
Raw,
back to you.
Raw. You can find her on Black Planet. She on Plenty of Fish.
No, he did
You
not
can
say
find her
black
on
print.
Plenty of
Oh
Fish. I
God.
done seen her profile 3 times on Plenty of Fish. It ain't hard to find her. She got a whole bunch of followers on Instagram. You can find her. She got a cool little TikTok. Her TikTok off the chain. She got a nice
Well,
little
that's
TikTok
crazy
right.
because I was watching this movie called Aliens or something like that versus Predator, and I kind of saw you on there, and I think you were the Predator, so I think you would be like,
Wow.
because we could go back and forth.
Oh,
I mean, so
That's
Oh,
she
she
flapping,
really
man.
not. She really not.
Hey, but all
Look.
that hair is hers. That's real hair. Her hair is hers.
yes,
She
it
got some
is.
good
Oh, it's
features.
pretty.
oh.
Thank you.
You got some beautiful hair. That's
Hey,
beautiful.
Thank
Okay,
you.
you got
Thank you.
long hair like that. Would you put your hair in
Can you
braids?
put some water in it for me and let it draw up like an afro?
No, he
It
didn't.
kind of gets curly and wavy, so
Well, I
no.
understand about girls
No,
with good
I think
long hair.
no,
Why did
just
they
get
put
in
them
the
in
shower.
braids?
Just get in the shower and let it dry for about an
But
hour
it
and
don't mean
shake it.
they doing their hair all the time.
well to
That's
answer your
natural.
question, TY,
That's the way
I
a
just
sister.
had
I want to see what that fro
individuals
look like.
because
I told you
I
I'm
I
didn't
looking
feel
never
like
for
doing
a
my
ain't
family.
hair.
I ain't bald head.
I just didn't feel like doing
My
it.
Wait,
hair
wait,
all right.
wait. What you
To
say,
take a break.
life coach? What you say?
I'm looking for me
When
a
I do
Thelma.
my hair
Oh, I'm
in
looking for a
braids,
Thelma off a good
recently
time.
individuals because I didn't feel like doing my hair.
If
Well,
you can put some
why?
water in and
I
shake
I
it like
want
mean,
a
an
different
afro
style.
peel.
you know, cause my wife got long hair like that too, but I be just
Hmm.
wondering why she put her shit in braids. Like, dude, I love your hair. I'd rather see your hair. Fuck them braids.
I
Ain't nothing
get it.
wrong.
It's a convenience thing.
Ain't nothing
It's
wrong with braids,
It
convenient.
is a
but
convenience. Yeah.
Mm.
I just love
It's
her hair.
convenient.
Oh, shit.
I love
Something
my wife
is
hair.
wrong
I'm
with
like,
braids
I'd rather see your
because
hair than
black
braids.
women leave their braids in their hair too long. They don't supposed to leave their braids in their hair no more than 9 days, and they leave it in their hair for 3, 4,
Bro,
5, 6 months, and that is not right.
Nah,
What?
like
So
do you
like we
ever
And
both.
that
just
is
do
wait,
a
wait,
very
wait,
video on womenology?
wait.
prejudicial,
I want to know
huh?
So we can go
because
there
you
and
have
say
just so
you
much knowledge
stick
as
your
a woman.
penis.
I don't understand.
What do you mean?
But
You don't supposed to leave
You
them
can
braids in your
critique
hair
us
that
No.
as
long.
women,
Oh, I thought you were
and
talking.
you have
and
Yeah.
you ain't
all
supposed
the
to stick
answers
your
as a
penis
woman.
in
I don't
3 and 4 different women.
I use Trojans. I can run up in any woman I want
You
to.
got a law?
Trojan
Yo,
man.
Peter, we are
Okay,
not
and
talking.
she can wear her braids for how long she want to wear them.
But
Right.
like,
No, she can't.
but ain't it supposed to be like?
Hey, why you playing that song?
But like, don't you supposed to be like, okay, yo, dude, like
She gotta
your
take them
hair.
braids out of her
Y'all
head.
going on
Get
vacation,
the
but you
head
throw your shit in
washed, get it
braids?
rebraided every 9 days,
Yeah, that's
3 times a
convenient.
month.
So you don't
If
have
Huh?
you
to do
gonna
your
get
hair all the
braids,
time out there. I mean, you don't have to deal with it because hair is not on your head.
She
But
could
the
just wet
woman
her
that has
hair
it,
and
That
that
part.
shit look amazing. Like just wet it and we go out. That shit look amazing. So
I
I mean,
understand.
that ain't hard to do. I went
That's the
for
type
you.
of
Fuck you.
woman I'm looking
But
for.
it's
But once again,
real
you're not
talk.
the one that's
A1.
wearing the
It's
hair.
about a convenience,
But this
right? It's
Ty.
a
This is
convenience
Ty.
thing.
No, that's Ty.
But everybody hair texture ain't always a easy wash and go.
I got
I
that, but
mean,
I'm
I
talking
can
about.
make
I'm
it a
talking
good
about my
wash and
situation.
go,
I just
but
saying about your situation. I'm
it's
talking.
gonna have
No, I get it.
time.
I love my wife here, and it's like I rarely see it. She put in braids, and then when she put it up, I'm loving it, But then she put in braids. Her braids is nice, and she look pretty too with them. But I just love her hair instead of the braids. And I tell her this all
Well,
the
I'm gonna
time.
be
She
honest. I
said,
don't wear braids
"I'm
all the
giving
time
my
like
hair a
that.
break. I'm giving my
Yeah.
hair a break. All that shit. Fuck, it's a break.
Yeah.
Just wet it.
Well, too
She
much
giving you
water
a different
damage.
woman. How
Too
about
much
that?
water can give damage to your hair.
I didn't marry a
Too.
different woman.
But she
But
giving you a different woman so that you're not seeing the same thing. You're gonna get tired of seeing the same thing.
Nah,
So she's trying to switch it
I
up
want,
it
for
been 20
I
herself
years.
want,
and for you.
I ain't
I want me
tired
an
yet.
African woman. I want an African woman that the hair so thick when you pour water on it, the water just slides straight off of it. I want to be one of them type of women.
you know what?
Mr. Toxic, you want a
What y'all
woman.
is I'm
You
not
want
finna
a
do
woman.
this.
You just said that got a dot on her head. Make up your mind, sir.
I said I'm attracted to them type of women. That's my
He don't
preference.
know what he want. He don't know what he want.
Hey,
He don't.
man! I had a good time.
I've been watching
Yeah, I'm
those videos
tired now.
before.
Hey, I appreciate y'all. Y'all support these businesses, follow these people, network, do whatever you got to
Let
do.
them know the toxic.
This is the Why Are You Still Single podcast. I'm glad we can all come together and really agree that all women are toxic and men not. I'm glad we can agree on that. We all on the same page. I'm glad black people can come together. We all on the same page. But
Way more toxic.
hey
Way
man,
more.
y'all have a good one. I appreciate y'all. I'm
We
out of
like to
here.
thank all the toxic women.
Thank all the toxic
women on
women
the
for
show.
doing their thing.
Good show, y'all. Good show.